Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have 3 hours that are full of incredible jewelry, and there's so much brand new designer. I'm hoping we can get to it all. And of course, we've got so many exciting things, and we do have some Blue Wing Block D, which I know everyone's getting a little nervous about the final call on all of our Blue Wing Block D. Very proud to say we have a 7-carat 42 here today. Looking forward to that. It's going to be our emerald cut, which is one of our favorites. And we also have, there's a brand new, really special couple of pendants here with Paraibas. We've actually got some, if you love designer pieces, the designer influence is heavy here today. We've got a lot of cool pieces that French designers you really know, big catalog, big name. So we've got a few panther pieces, and I'm talking about the literal panther, not just the panther link, but actual panther designs here for you that are really exciting. We also have some really cool bracelets. I've got an alexandrite bracelet. Now, those are 2 words you never expect to hear combined in the same sentence, because alexandrite being one of the rarest stones in the world, but also very difficult to match. We're going to bring you a bracelet with diamonds, very artistic design. Love that one only. We also have some combinations of stones you're going to see, which I know we love to see, but Congolese stones that have been very popular of late. Well, we're going to see a Congolese stone here that is paired up with another type of tourmaline that is a color we rarely see. So those are coming up in earrings. That's all designer, great pieces that are one of a kind, which is why we mention them early so you know to be ready when you see them. But also some of our very favorite morganitas here. We've got a beautiful emerald collection piece. It's giving me a little bit of that St. Patrick's Day vibe just because that holiday just passed, but really is year round for all of our emerald lovers. And then we do have something very special to start off the show with that is also bright green, as neon and bold a green as you can get in a gemstone. And your requests, those are always important to us. There's even, oh, speaking of alexandrites, there's only one of the bracelets, but we have a trio of discounted alexandrites, some of our larger stones that are in rings that are all going to be just under or just over 50 points. We've got those in really special designer mountings, and they're here. So they're going to be blown out. That's what we love to do when we put pieces together on a wheel. You're going to see some big discounts, and we even have the heart-shaped necklace Laura already requested. So Laura, I know this is kind of exciting because that's a testimonial without the testimonial, because I know she already owns this necklace, and she said bring it back out because I've got a relative who might want one. So that's what we often see, and I don't know if there's any better testimonial to the jewelry you love than when you want to share it with people you know. So that's really exciting, and with Mother's Day around the corner, Easter, actually there's a special Easter piece here as well that you can wear every single day, but it's going to be really important for Easter, which is coming up in about, gosh, what are we, a week and a half away. So very excited about that, and we're going to get started with something that is limited. It is limited by size. Now we're going to do a huge blowout. This might be something you remember. Now we talk a lot about wonder rings here, and usually it's the white diamond version. And then sometimes we talk a little bit about the yellow diamonds we did and the pink diamonds we did, right? Those are really the 3 mainstays of the wonder rings we've had. However, did you know that there was once offered a Russian demantoid version of the wonder ring where the stones are huge? Now, we've only got 5 left. We're going to blow it out because they are made up, they are ready to go, but they are unfortunately only in certain sizes. So this is going to be super limited, which is why we're starting off with it tonight, because this is what item number 1119204. There are only going to be in, this is, remember, where you usually get 2, so you can have the whole stackable experience and the ring guards we love, but there are only going to be 2 in a size 6, 2 in a size 4 3/4, and then a size 8, one singular size 8. That is all we have. Unfortunately, we cannot size these going forward just because, well, you're going to see there's a huge blowout price. This is going to be offered tonight here, lower by far than it's ever been, but it's only been on really one time before. So very excited about this, and wait till you see. They're all bigger stones, which is why we can't make it again. So remember, it's actually going to be 2 in the size 6, 2 in the 4 3/4, and then 1 in the size 8. So that I say because a lot of you want to get 1 or 2, depending on if you need to stack or if you need another one, or it's always a great ring to wear anywhere, just individually on the hand as well. It can be a thumb ring, pinky ring, ring finger, great band style. I mean, it really is versatile. So pick a size that works for you. Get 1 or 2. You can do either, but it's a total of 5 left. That's it. So this is where, again, you're going to want to be on the phone lines really extra early. Take a look at this. It's going to be our Russian demantoid ring, and there are 13 stones per ring in all these bigger sizes that you get, which I think are just lovely. And I mean, this is why we can't make it. Look at the level of demantoid color and clarity and neon. you are getting 75 points worth in that neon Russian demantoid that we love so much. And then you've got nothing else. It's just about the demantoids in this famous chevron design so that it's really easy to wear, stack, pair up with other wonder rings. You can mix and match them if you just want to get one. I think that's a lovely idea. I mean, you can really play. We always talk about the wonder rings as an opportunity to play with your jewelry, make all your existing pieces even better, add a special different look, flare, design, look to, you know, anything you want. And being the bright greens that these are, they work really well with a lot of different gems. You don't need to be into one particular color. This pairs up well with everything. So are you ready for this? So remember, it's going to be actually two, and maybe Tony, if we can put that up there so everyone knows, and obviously that's going to change here momentarily, but 75 points per ring. It's yellow gold only, so they're all going to be in yellow gold. I'll even show you how consistent they are here because we've got a couple of them, and these are the size 6s here. Now, of course, 4 3/4, that might work as a pinky ring for you, or maybe it's going to be something you want to stack. And then we've got that one size 8, and then we've got a 4 3/4, 2 of those. So that's really exciting as well. So I'll try it on in various ways for you. It's going to be solid all the way through. This is how I love. We've done the pink diamonds this way. We've done the yellow diamonds this way, where it's solid through and through and through and through. So no issue at all with, this is not a lightweight ring, even though it's a 1-row style. And you see that all those stones are quite large. And remember, 13 stones per ring, no matter what size you're getting. So that's also crucial because they're all individually large. And this is, let's just point out, you know, kudos to our amazing setters and our jewelers here, because it needs to be said, these stones are not just one inherent color. They're not. They vary. They can be lighter, they can be brighter, they can be darker. They can actually get into more of an emerald green type variety, or they can be a little bit lighter and less saturated as well. So when you see stones that are this bright all the way through, it's very impressive. And it really is the ultimate level of neon we want. And that's really what's crucial. And then every single one matches. If you had one of those stones out of the 13 just a little bit off, it would really show up. So this is why, again, can't make it again. We're going to blow it out. It used to be, what, $14.99? Then we had it reduced and it got down to $12.99. And this is why, again, it was really special to get a couple. We wanted to always reduce them and make them a really special deal so that if you do want 2 or 3 to stack, now there won't be an occasion to get 3 of the same size here, but if you want to get 2, we've got 2 options for you. And again, that's why we list those 6 and 4 3/4 double there. So you can take one or take the other or do whatever you want. You don't need to get the whole pair, but this is where you need to shop it. Because of this blow up price, we're going to let it go under cost. And you don't see Russian demantoids offered nearly anywhere in the industry, let alone at a discount or a sale price or under cost. So what we're about to do is very unusual. So get ready, be on the phone lines. Again, no choice to make at all. They're just yellow gold as they are. They're just in the sizes that are available. There's nothing else we can do. So this is it, not making it again. And it's going to be better than, and I want to show you one on the hand for you as well. I love this as a thumb ring as well. I'm going to try it. Let me get my small size here so I can put it on as a pinky ring for you and try them on a couple of different ways so you can really see how it plays. You can even wear one as a midi ring if you want to. Turn it one of either way. I mean, it's a lot of fun to play with. And remember, solid yellow gold all the way on the inside. So operators, let me know which size you're getting and how many you want, and I'll count them down. Take a look. I've got a couple on different fingers here. I've got the 4 3/4 on my pinky there one way. I've got the other one, that's my size 8 here, that I just put on the middle finger for you. So it's totally up to you how you want to wear them. Get 1 or 2. Remember, we only have 1 of the 8. And then I've got 2 in the 4 3/4 and 2 in a size 6 that you can obviously choose and mix and match or gift, but they're not even $12.99. I think we did a pairing set where we had a discount if you wanted to, but that even made them $11.99. I'm going to go lower than that. So if you missed this the time it debuted, this is your last call to get it. Superstar opportunity here, and let's take another look at them close up and watch that beauty. Also, they're about 6 points each. They're just under 6 points per stone. What size are you getting? Size 8 is already gone, so the size 8 is spoken for and done. And we've got, again, 2 and 6, 2 and 4 3/4. Size 8 is already spoken for, and they're not even $11.99, $10.99, or $1,000. This is quite a way to start our Wednesday night. And we're going to show you what kind of values we have all night long. It's only $999. Never thought I would see the day. You can't even get a solid gold band for $999 today. And this one loaded up with those individual large Russian demantoids. Remember, they are all about 6 points each, between 5 and 6 points, each and every one of them, which is no longer just a basic accent stone. It's got that big dominant look. So again, solid all the way through. We are down to just 2 size 6s. So great if you want to get both, or 2 4 3/4. And again, those would be our opportunities for you to match them up and have the full ring guard effect, right? Where we've seen these wonder rings so many times. I think you guys know the myriad of ways you can wear them, but especially as we like to point them usually opposite ends, kind of pointing out either direction, and then put your favorite ring in the middle. So you don't need to size up on this one, by the way, if you're doing that. If you choose to get both, you can just go ahead and get the same normal size you would wear, and they'll all stack beautifully together. So $9.99, we'll give it 60 seconds. And again, just 2 in a size 6 and 2 in 4 3/4, and that's it. But it's our lowest price we've by far ever seen. You're saving another $300 per ring. That especially becomes crucial if you are getting 2, because that would be $600 of savings if you are getting a set. And that is the way we are rolling here tonight. So great value and a huge opportunity right now. Take them while they're still here. I'm going to try on the other size 6 here on the, actually that's my 4 3/4. And then we've got, yeah, let me give you a look at it on the ring finger as well. We already had it on the pinky and the index. Want to show it to you on the ring finger here as well. So nothing says you can't just wear one. You can always get one. You don't need to get both of the sizes we have available. You can always just get one if you'd like and wear it any amount of different ways, and that's up to you. Yes? Okay, so a size 6 is gone, so we're down to just 1 in the size 6 now, and then both of our 4 3/4, and that might work for a lot of you. If you tend to wear a more average ring size, like a 6 or 7 on the ring finger, a lot of times a 4 3/4 would be close to your pinky ring size. So keep that in mind. You can do that if you'd like, and you know, that'd be the super cool, chic way to do a pinky ring, right? Because a lot of people just do diamonds. That would be a stone that we know is hundreds of times even more rare than diamonds themselves by far. So it's a great way to go. So let us know, and our operators will let you know what's available. And again, right now it's 1 size 6 and 2 4 3/4 as well. I mean, get it as a pinky ring because that would be so hot. So really important there. Okay, let's keep moving because we've got this really, I've honestly never sold anything like this in all of my years. And it is a specialty designer piece, 1123662. I'm going to start with it on the hand here because it is so sizable, and I want you to get a scope of the scale here as we begin, because this is really, really exquisite. It is actually going to be a free-form mother of pearl that is your cross. This is a brooch and a pendant both. It's item number 1123662. And it does have, and I know it may be harder to make out here, but I'm going to show you with my hand as the backdrop. This is platinum. And it's 18 karat gold. And then of course the body of the cross is entirely your organic gem that is pearl, mother pearl, free form. And then you have these owls. These are the owls that are done in platinum. The vines motif that's going through and around and wrapping is 18 karat solid gold. And you've got freeform mother of pearl, which I don't have a carat weight on, but you can tell how sizable it is, and I'll give you a measurement. It's 5 points in diamonds. There are also diamonds in the owls themselves, so we'll show that to you up close as well. But here's the length that you're gonna get. So it's one of those very sizable pieces, about 2 1/4 inches from up and down. Now there's a bail, that's where I'm holding it. So obviously a bail right hidden at the top, but there's also going to be an entire pin. There's a brooch that you can obviously wear it 1,000,001 ways, and that's how I think with this kind of size, you might consider wearing it even more often than even a pendant because it's such a sizable piece, so consider that. But we have got a great value, and remember your metal weights alone is really exquisite here. It's supposed to be $41.99. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline before we show you up close, just so you can see it from a distance away and see how that looks, and another perspective on the size for you. But then we are going to do a huge, huge blowout price. Let's go back up close, and I want to take it there so you can see the detail of the designer owl motif, and I'll zoom back a little bit, but there's one of them, and you see the big eyes there, which of course they do have their big eyes, right? And they're all bezel set diamonds, and so you have that texture. The rest of the owls is done in the texture, but I really also think this is a great view to serve to show you and illustrate the colors you're getting from this mother of pearl, which has a very distinctive pearlescent. So that's going to be just 4 diamonds among those 5 points, and then you've got really, really good detail and all that texturing, different types of texture to create that look. Of course, just mirror finished on the 18 karat yellow gold with the vines wrapping around it, and then again brooch through the back, and there you have it. So that goes the length of the cross, which again about 2 inches, a little bit more, and then you've got the bail right up top. So we have one. It's not going to be $41.99. Got a huge value here, and it is going to be under, you know, let's just try to make the show really, really, really sail off to a good start here. This is not even $19.99. What do we have here? A lot of lint here. Let's do even better than $19.99, $1,500, $1,000 bucks. Think of what's here in just metal alone. Then your cross style. Easter's coming up. Let's make this $9.99 so we can have it right out to you in plenty of time. And you would wear it all year round, no doubt about it. But certainly would be that centerpiece maybe of your Easter brunch attire, right? Or whatever it is, anything. I mean, really, truly, if you want to dress up a lapel, make a really big statement piece as you wrap a scarf around your shoulders or around your neckline, that is the way to do it right there, because you really, I think, need a sizable piece for that. And this just gives you tons of that versatility. So that's $9.99. Never had anything quite like it. We'll see who's got it. We've still got a couple Russian and Montoid window rings left if you want them. And then soon, it won't be long before we get to that gorgeous Alexandrite bracelet. That is something, I've had a variation of an Alexandrite bracelet before, and I remember there were a lot of people fighting for it. So we've got a new version that's got a very floral aspect to it. So we'll see that. If you love florals and you love Alexandrite, stick around. That's going to be coming up. And then we have a great pair of earrings too. So on our way we move. That one's here if you'd like it. And then here we go with our earrings next. This is going to be turquoise in a drop. And I know that's what a lot of you have been asking for of late. So let me see if I can get these separated real quick. And here they are. These are going to be the turquoise pear shapes with the diamonds up front in the lever back, and then right above the turquoise as well. So what a great day to shop. We got a lot of big values for you. So exquisite jewelry, amazing pieces. And since we just had the owls, I don't think it would be wrong to flash one of the more important pieces I've ever seen. And I don't get to sell jewelry like this very often, but look at this. This is the panther that is oh so famous, and I'm going to tell you right now, that is going to have every line locked up, I think. And yet there's only one. And it's a reversible style. So that panther with Paraibas, there's a lot of big designers, especially one in particular who does panther jewelry, but they don't work in Paraibas very often. So we're the ones who are going to bring that to you. So I'm very much excited about that panther piece, which is a very cool statement pendant. But here we are with our turquoise, just one pair, and it's going to be 1123-152 to get you going on a turquoise earring that has a beautiful drop. Of course, the pair of pairs. It's going to be a pear-shaped turquoise. That is the Sleeping Beauty variety we love so much. And then you get the diamonds up front. Truly amazing, remarkable pair, and they're going to be affordable as well. Notice that bigger diamond. So we go smaller diamonds as the accents in front of the lever back, but then add that really big dramatic round brilliant there at the top of the point of the pair. So you get this really stunning, really cool look here, and just a little bit of sparkle, but still keeps it in that everyday wearable kind of, I think, look. And we're going to make this, again, stays in the white gold here. That should tell you a lot about the discount that's about to happen, is the fact when we can't change a gold color, that usually means one of those more dramatic of discounts. And you're about to see that right here, right now. So come on in and make sure you're on the phone lines first, because that is one pair. And I want to show you the drop they have, because they are going to be 1.25 inches. These have been on before, but just to illustrate that one more time for you. Here they are from a distance away. Here they are against the ruler. So 1.25 inches, just a little bit above. I'll pop one in the ear real quick for you as well so you can see that. But it's actually going to be better than even $9.99 for these earrings. And a turquoise is one that you will invest in once and wear forever and ever, and I think you're going to wear more often than not. It really is one of those stones. It does. It goes with everything, that's for certain. It looks great. It makes a statement. It's got this beautiful drape to it, which we see there as well. And then yet you don't need a huge stone for it to really, really show up and give you that amazing color, which you see there. And it's not even going to be $888 for the pair or $777. They are even more affordable than that, if you can believe it, and yet a really scarce stone, a tough one to get anywhere in the world today. It's going to be $6.99 for that earring, and there's only one pair, and they stay in the white gold. So we'll go back to a close-up, and then we will see who's got them. Who's going to be our lucky Wednesday first caller who gets those in that really beautiful Sleeping Beauty, solid, solid. That's not a reconstituted. This is not kind of some composite material. This is that natural through and through Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and we've got 30 seconds with it. And then, anybody excited about that panther piece? Oh my goodness. A reversible style. You know, talk about really making your jewelry work for you. A reversible style, how ingenious. If only every pendant had 2 ways to wear it. And already we've seen that 2 ways in that you have a brooch and a pendant, but there are very rarely a reversible style where it's, I'm not talking about reversible like, yeah, I guess you could. I'm talking about truly designed that way, where it's designed to give you 2 very different looks in one. So it really stretches your dollar and gives you a great value. So then we have, there's another great designer piece that I want to share on the early side that is specialty blue stones, a little Congolese with a little aqua. Doesn't that sound like a good combo? And then here is, we're just going to go ahead and get to it early because it's our Alexandrite bracelet. And I know how this is going to be very popular. And yet, unfortunately, like so much of what we have, there's only one to be had. So we're going to move right along. I'm going to show you right now, and I don't know if this one's iffy, whether this one's going to sit on its own or not, but let's hope for the best here and give you a really great opportunity to get something specialty that is designer. Let's take it to the wrist first, because this is one that really the style of it is the distinctive portion. It's about that beautiful, almost floral meets a vine style, kind of like what we saw in our cross with the mother of pearl, but it's 1123-570. I told you, every single day you tune in, you're going to see incredible designer pieces, usually 20, 30 or more in designer one-of-a-kinds. But with these designer pieces, they're always just that. You get one chance, you get one opportunity. We start with them early because they tend to be our most popular. And this is a bracelet that's giving you something very elegant, almost light and airy here. I do want to tell you it's 7 inches. It does have a, this is not a box link, because we thought the link would be better and the design would be better carried through if it had that lobster claw clasp. So you're going to clasp one side into the other. And then actually they made this kind of really smart. They actually realized that we could actually have it a little shorter if you need a little shorter bracelet, which I know a lot of you ask for. If you want to use these little oval links here, you can use that as well to make it a little bit shorter, because that'll carry through on the other side. So you can actually utilize this end link, or you see if you want a little inch, like another inch shorter, you can do that. So keep in mind, it's got a little bit of adjustability, 7 inches or down, but it's going to be, listen to this, 18K solid white gold, 38 points in your round Brazilian Alexandrites. Then you have another diamond weight, 63 points here, so almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds as well, which is going to be what's in your leaves there. And that will carry through all the way through, so that as this bracelet moves on the wrist, you never have to worry about stones that are not showing up. It's always going to carry through the design of diamonds and Alexandrites. So once again, 38 points in the Alexandrites, 63 points in the diamonds, all in solid 18 karat white gold. Let's show it up close here as well, because you want to see the details here. There's that texture done. You see the purples already coming through. It's like even as we just move the direction, first they start a little more green, then you see a little more purple to it. They're changing color in the improper light, which is very unusual to see. And then you've got this vine style and the texture within. It's going to be 7 inches exactly. Remember, we've got one and one only, and it's supposed to be $49.99, helping you out. June's birthstone, by the way, is an alternative to pearl for the June month. So again, birthdays in June, this would be a wonderful way to get a super exotic as your birthstone. Plus you get your diamonds as well. And we're going to make this even easier. Boy, those rounds are stunning, aren't they? Look at that one Alexandrite that's centered up on your screen, how at the same time you're seeing the greens and the true intense purples. That is really important, and we don't see that very often. And we see some gorgeous Alexandrites. We'll see some in a ring wheel tonight, where we have 3 different varieties, but you just don't see those types of flashes where the polar opposites of the spectrum of colors are showing in one stone at one time. It's not even going to be $2,500. This is a bracelet. It's 18 karat gold. You're starting with 7 inches of solid gold. And look at the matching on every one of those Alexandrites all the way through. Then you get these diamonds. Of course, that link, that oval link, is going to be where you get your movement to the bracelet. Everything else is that S-curve is more stationary. You've got the oval links between. It's not $2,500. Never have we seen anything like this. We've only had one Alexandrite bracelet ever that I can remember, and it was not with this kind of detail and design, and certainly not with 18 karat gold as well. It's $19.99, first caller, so that will go in a hurry, no doubt about it. And then here it is on the wrist one more time so you can see the scale. I love that it's more dainty and delicate. I don't think, you know, a lot of people shy away from bracelets that are over the top because you realize I may not be wearing that every single day. A style like this with its size and meaning its width here, obviously the length is one thing, but the way it's going to drape on the wrist here is going to be really, it's still a standalone piece, I think, because you want to see the design, but look at how visible it is, yet it's not oversized. It's not too large where it's going to be that dressy piece only. Remember, Alexandrites have a great amount of durability. Even though they're bezel set, they're still one of the tougher stones in the universe because they're only third to all your sapphires and rubies and your diamonds. So that's really, again, 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so you don't need to worry about wearing that and wearing it every day if you wish. So that's going to be $19.99. We'll give it 30 seconds and we'll go back up close here and show you side to side how this looks. And I will just drape it here again. There's that lobster claw that's going to be able to go link up to either the 7 or the 6 inch length if you want to. So again, for those of you always looking for smaller length bracelets, when we don't have them that often, this would actually qualify because you can use that oval link that's on the interior. So beautiful piece, $19.99, and here we go. That would be one rare way to wear Alexandrites all the time. And then I've got a great designer. We've got one of our best in rubies, all those princess cut rubies. You might remember our big floral ring. We have a beauty here, but it's a discounted price. I've got a rhodochrosite ring. Last time we saw rhodochrosite was a couple days ago. It was $60,000, and y'all thought it was crazy. We have a rhodochrosite ring here tonight. Just going to let you know. Not exactly inexpensive, but it is less than $60,000, and it's still going to give you a rhodochrosite stone that's very clean and very bright. Now, I also have, let's take a look at this. You want to see something unique, different, special, all the things? Where are my collectors tonight? Because this is one you're not going to want to wait on. We'll talk more about that rhodochrosite later. I just want to give you a sneak peek. This is not going to stick around. I'm a big fan of bespoke, custom, something that would be personal and individual to you and nobody else. That's what this ring is. We're going to zoom back. We're going to show you it is for my green lovers. This is really kind of our green with envy ring because nowhere else you're going to find anything like this. It's platinum. It's 18K. So we're talking about the two most precious metals you can make jewelry out of. And then there is a true elongated emerald cut and dicolite as the centerpiece of it all. And then did you notice there's a lot of different tones of green and blue-green? Let's take a look and show you what this is going to do for all this customization of that wraparound swirl design you get. It is platinum and 18K, 3640 is the item number. What a thrill to have these brand new designer pieces like this. It's very unusual, and I would love it if it were just that single center stone all by itself. Oh, is it so much more? Let's start first with, wait a minute. Okay, for a minute I was going, wait a minute, what's going on? We've got, you guys might want to check on that. It says trillions. It says trillion, wait a minute. What's going on? Okay, here we go. We're talking platinum and 18K. I was going, wait a minute. Okay, let's talk about, I think we got it figured out now. This is going to be our emerald cut blue-green tourmaline. I would say, okay, let's call it blue-green. You know, it's real close to indicolite, but there's a little green in certain lights, so we'll call it a teal tourmaline. That alone is $329. Then you see those emeralds, princess cut emeralds. They're 24 points. Actually, they look a little more like Asher's, individual 4 Asher cuts. Then you have Paraíba, 9 points in Paraíba, 19 points in diamonds, all wrapping around. Look at the swirl of yellow gold to go over the body of white metal, which is platinum in this case. Very heavy ring. That stone in the center is everything. That's kind of the showpiece right there. And the way it's sparkling and glowing, and look at this, the glow it has is second to none. That is one of those really important, I mean, isn't it perfect for my greens and my blue-green lovers out there? It is really this, look at that stone. Look what that does. That's not fancy effects. That's not special lighting. That's the same light we have every single day, all day. And look what that stone is capable of doing. Thanks to the clarity of that tourmaline, and then the amazing, almost Paraíba-like colors, because look at how well it matches the Paraíbas that are off to the left side. Those rounds are the Paraíbas. So you see what's happening, and it's got a really, really special look about it. Now, I know we got to see it on the hand because it's a very large ring, and it's giving this very modern, contemporary kind of sweeping design. So I think you're probably curious what this looks like on the hand, because it's not every day we see something like this, that's for sure. And it is going to be a one only. That goes without saying. Here's your platinum. Look at the body of the ring in platinum. It's really 3 rings in one. All tapers down in the back so that it's comfortable for you. And then watch this go onto the hand, and it will just wow you. It is currently a size 6, but we're going to size it for you. That's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really see the beauty of that color and clarity once again fully on display and just completely picking up the light and glowing. I will make this shockingly affordable if you have faith in me tonight on this What's New Wednesday. That's always what we're here, because it's kind of like our beginning of our week, because we're not with you on Tuesdays. So Wednesday always feels like a big debut day. And I think a lot of people shy away from that because they figure, well, when I'm shopping anywhere else in anything, whether it's a new car or a new line of clothing, or if it's a new what have you, it's usually more expensive. That is not how I operate. I'm a believer that no matter what, every single piece we do should be a value. Every single piece. I don't care if it's new as of an hour ago like this is. It's still got to be a value. It's still got to be the discount. It's still got to be true to TVON pricing and values, and why you're here in the first place is because we all would love to have $200,000 and $300,000 and $400,000 one-of-a-kind pieces that maybe you paid an artist alone that kind of money just to design for you. Here it is, finished, all put together. There's nothing else in this world like it. That's a one of a kind, and it's done to go with everything, because no matter if you're a yellow gold wearer, a white gold wearer, a platinum wearer, a sterling wearer, this is going to go with everything because it's got those two tones of metal together. So you get all of that, and it's going to be better than even $17,999. We have got to make this a deal because I know you want it. And there it is, that beautiful color combination, that glow, the blues and green lovers. This is your piece. It is here in a one-of-a-kind opportunity. It's not even going to be $9,999 either. So you have got a major moment here. Take advantage of it. It's not going to be $17,000. I won't even do 10. I hope we're all ready for this, because I know this one's going to sail on out of here. Jason, you already maybe thinking about it. It's a really rare piece. I know you don't want it at $99.99. We don't sell a lot of our jewelry in that price range, even though that's where they should be. We're going to go a lot lower for you. Just do me a favor. Be ready to go on the phone lines. Otherwise, it's going to sell to somebody else. And please don't ask me for another one like it, because I have nothing else that has ever been created quite like this. And it's not even, watch, $5,000. So suddenly we've gone 18 to 10 to 5. I'm looking at, technically we could be 4,500, then we'd be 75% off where it should be. So 75% off, I'm in. Anything, I don't care what it is. If it's 75% off, that's a deal. That's where we're at. We're not doing $45,000, $35,000, or even $3,000. That's why it's going to go in a hurry. And it's Paraibas, emeralds, blue-green tourmaline, and diamonds. Platinum and 18K. What's it missing? That should be maybe called the blue-green kitchen sink ring right there. It's not even $3,000 or $29.99. Say sold if you want it. I'll reserve it for you. It's already gone. Save them another $500, Jason. I'm going to make it $24.99. They already said sold at $3,000. I still want to save you more money. Take that ring on out. When you get it that at home, make sure you just take it out on the town, because you just saved an extra $500 and that's gone. So congratulations. And then, speaking of those color combinations, I have something totally different, because it's a brooch and a pendant. But, ooh, this is a pendant and brooch together that has the same blue greens but different. Blues and greens, but let's talk Sierra Santa Maria. Let's talk a deep, rich platinum and 18K again on $36.78. Okay, here we are again with the platinum. That one piece there, it almost looks like those drama masks to me. That's going to be platinum and 18K or sand dollars. It could look beachy. It could look like the dramatic arts. It is just abstract, and then it's got those star designs under the diamonds that are set into the metals. But let's talk about that aqua, because that's gorgeous. Carat 07 Trillion Aqua. Yeah, it's Sierra Santa Maria. It's one of the deepest colors we've seen, and we are used to seeing Sierra Santa Maria. Then you have a gorgeous Congolese 18-point blue-green tourmaline round, couple of diamonds, 9 points in diamonds as well. And that is going to be, watch this, I'm going to show you. This is the bail. So if you do wear it as a pendant, I'm going to show you on the hand. It's going to sit vertically on, well, yeah, I'm looking, there's kind of two bails. If you want to use part of the design as a bail, you can. So it's really going to sit like this. And then you've got the brooch, that pin is going to run vertically through the back, so up and down. It's going to have a size. Let me show you the length here, and there is only one here, so do dial in early, and what a beautiful piece that is. It's going to be about, let's say, 1 3/8 inches here from top to bottom, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline. I'm so excited this one's here. I mean, what a beautiful combination, and we have all loved our blue-green Congolese of late, have we not? So that gives you another idea of the size. Still, that stone, the way that aqua is glowing is really second to none. We don't see, like I said, we see all kinds of gorgeous aqua. We see very few that do that. So instead of, oh, I don't know if I love $39.99. So let's keep the party going and make sure this is really affordable for you, and not even ask for $19.99 as your price tag. More one-of-a-kinds. Yes, we do. We got a bunch of them. And we're going to make this super easy and super affordable. And it's not $19, $18, $17.99. That tourmaline. Ooh, that Congolese. And I know most of what we've had in Congolese has been rings. So if you need something to match it, it's right there. And it's going to be $16.99 instead. So that will be $16.99 rather. So we went a little touch lower. And then congratulations. We'll find out who got that beautiful blues and greens in the ring. And then we have, don't forget, another combination of stones, which is going to be tourmalines as well, but some very exotic varieties of. Have a pink sapphire piece I think you're going to like with the princess cuts are back. We love those always. And then also, I know you've seen this big ruby flower ring, but there was a brand new markdown just taken on it that I know is going to get it at home. So keep all that in mind. And then anybody intrigued by our panther design? The blue greens of the tourmalines in the panther, but in a reversible style. Statement, statement, statement piece. Love it. So coming up, $16.99 on that one. Let's keep moving. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to show you and got to keep on rocking through. And then there is this cascading style of pendant, which is going to have Paraibas and big diamonds as well. So here's the ring. And I just thought this has been kind of a headliner piece when it comes to rubies for quite some time. And if you are a ruby fan, do you ever see them go like this? Well, you know, I'm going to flip it around just because the diamonds are almost feeling like a heart shape there. Within the floral, this is almost like, we have a design here that we call hidden hearts. That is maybe not so hidden, just the way that that beautiful floral is in bloom, where the centerpiece in diamonds looks a little bit heart-shaped like, doesn't it? It is item number 112-1256. Now, you may have seen this before. It's one of those ultimate designer cocktail rings. No doubt about it. Jason, can I ask who got that? Oh my goodness, is she so excited about that combination? Way to go, Marcy, enjoy. Thank you so much for shopping with us tonight. And here we are with a very, very special designer. 8 karat 70, all princess cut rubies. Oh yeah, the good ones. The really, really designer, consistent. Did you have something else you wanted to share? Oh, did she? Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. I love her taste and style. I always have. Thank you so much. She also got the pearl brooch with the, did she see the cute little owls? Okay, good. Because that is just a combination that you don't see every day, and I'm just so thrilled about that. So, okay, so congratulations, pearl brooch gone. But I got to say, we've got the rubies here. Like I said, you might have seen this before. It's $870. Again, consistency in the rubies like that. That color's not easy to replicate through and through like that. And we have. This is why I brought it out. It's, you know, when we love designer pieces, I myself am obsessed with great designer jewelry, as a lot of you know. We've been shopping together for some of us, you know, 2 decades. There's something about pieces like this that I would love to bring you. And again, from a practical standpoint, when pieces are $10,000 and up, we don't always have the luxury of time here to spend a lot of time showing you those really opulent pieces. This was one of them. And we're looking at a diamond weight that's 65 points, so that's 2/3 of a carat there. But it is, please wait till you see it on the hand if you haven't already, because it's a very large statement piece. It may not be your everyday piece, and that's okay the way we've marked it down. There's a huge savings to happen right here, and I'm really excited about it because the ultimate level is just get it out the door. It's been here, and I can tell you right now there's 7 different discounts on this bag. There's a bunch. Do you see all that? Started at $99.99. That's just not where we hang out very often. We have the quality that warrants prices like that, but we very rarely leave them there because we really do pride ourselves in bringing you to exquisite values. That is always the goal. So you're getting that here. It's not $9,999 anymore. There's a brand new, it's our final low. This is our last discount. This is going to be that final push that gets it out the door to that one collector out there. Stays in the 18 karat white gold that it's in. And then isn't there something symbolic and significant perhaps about having the rubies and then that floral? It's almost like a floral within a floral here. The way the heart is elevated and dimensional through it, kind of coming through the middle. And look at the detail it has. You can see how turning and curving princess cuts that are square cut stones is not easy to do, but we have. And then look at the finishing. Look at that, all 18K, stays as is in the white gold. Let's try it on because that's really important to see here. Got to check out the size of it overall. And again, maybe you wear it anywhere on the hand like an index finger or a middle finger. That would be fully appropriate, I think, with the size you have. But we're going to take it a lot lower than even this. Oh my goodness, this is crazy good. Not even $49.99, $39.99. This is wild. And again, when you feel it, the second you first feel it and actually just hold it in your hand, you're going to be overwhelmed and amazed at the quality that is in this ring. It's not even $39.99, not even close. this is going to be one of those values you just don't even think twice on. And I hope you're dialing in early because of it, because it will never last. It's only going to be $2,999 instead. That is incredible. So $29.99, one caller only. It's our final reduction on that piece, which has been obviously, well, one of the more statement styles that we have for you, and it is amazing. So $29.99, we'll give that 30 seconds, then we got to move if it even lasts that long. Don't forget that rotochrosite will be here as well, and then we got the Panther style and so on and so forth. So much to show you. Okay. Let's see who's got it. And then there's a ruby piece that actually kind of could go with it in a necklace because it's got princess cut rubies as well. And we'll show it to you. Kind of not floral exactly, but still princess cut ruby, so it'll look great with it. And then we'll see who's got our floral in the ruby. This is the pendant I'm referring to, so a little more modern abstract design here, but look at that. Isn't that great? So the same princess cut rubies that are set invisibly. And that is why, if you're looking at that, realizing, why does that look so polished, so different, so fluid, so smooth? Why is that? That is because you have princess cuts that are invisibly set. That means stone by stone by stone are setting side by side. There's no metal between them. Underneath, yes, but between them, no. No prongs setting those stones, no extra bezels or channels. It is just all about the incredible stone presence where, how do you do that when you're curving and it's got the curves and the ebbs and the flows of these petals that are dimensional like they are, and yet you're making that smooth, seamless transition from one square cut to another hundreds of times over here. And it's all in 18K, and it's $29.99. That's amazing. So first caller on that one, and it should be gone, and we'll see who's going to take it. And then we've got the, I'm getting ready. I don't know if you guys are so intrigued by the Panther design, but that is one of those pieces that would cost a couple $1 million if it were in a store window right now in Beverly Hills. And instead, it's going to cost a lot less than that. And we're really excited with all Paraibas and diamonds. Looking forward to that. Very, very chic. And we've got, your requests are welcome. Let's do this. So we've spent a lot of time looking at designer jewelry here so far. And that's great. And we love the new and the fresh and the designer. We still have our Alexandrite bracelet. And we still have the brooch with the aqua and the Congolese. But I do want to show, this is a special request for Laura, and I know that she already owns this. And I think one of the biggest compliments you can do is when you already have something, you can come back and buy another. And I was literally working on two things today for customers that are in the same boat, where they already have something, and we're creating the exact same thing so they can share it with a loved one. Isn't that incredible to think about? Like coming back to buy the same piece twice. And here's what we're going to show you. This is our heart shape, and I know this is an icon. This has been here forever. And yet, is it ever going to go out of style? Does the heart shape motif ever leave us? Hopefully not, right? If you love love and you want to share that and wear it close to your heart, literally, this is it. It's item number 11133345. And for our newer shoppers, or for those of you that are thinking ahead, Mother's Day is coming up very soon. Think about it, we're almost in April. So this is the time to start shopping ahead, shopping in advance, getting you something really special, giving you all the bells and whistles we like to do with our necklaces, like adjustability. How about 3 adjustable links? Thank you, ruby ring is gone. And then also you see the lobster claw clasp, and how about a diamond cut chain? So that the link, which is a very heavy link, I mean, isn't that impressive for those of you that do own it and have it, how there's a nice heavier kind of link to the chain, and all still diamond cuts. So it's your everyday. It's a great stackable, it's a great layered piece. I love it layered with the diamonds by the yard. I'll show it to you from a distance away as well. Then we'll show you how perfect the Pave is and why it makes such a statement. I mean, look at that. You can layer it with anything you want to. It's a specialty piece all the way around. There's no doubt about it. And whether you want to wear it higher, lower on the neckline, totally up to you, because we have all that adjustability built in, which is really making it versatile. So let's take it up close as well, moving the ruby ring aside since it has found its home. And then here we are with the heart of Pave. So let me actually zoom in a little bit. And while you see, I actually like looking at this profile because it's one of the things we admire so much about this design is the fact that it is so set where it's just all flush. So you get this really great look. And then of course the back is all finished as well, which you see there. So I have talked to a lot of you that have worn this in reverse and haven't minded it one bit, but there are those diamonds up front where you can just see how every single one, it almost has a flash like they are princess cuts because of the way they're so seamlessly set. The surface of the diamonds are giving you a shine as well as the sparkle that we expect from VS Diamonds. And it's almost a half carat, and you can have white, yellow, or rose. Yes? Yeah, that one will be true to size. It's got a pretty classic shank in the back, and I can show it to them if they want to see it. But we're going to make this really simple and easy. And for those of you that need a little Mother's Day special, or really any occasion that you want to celebrate someone you care about and you love, that's the perfect piece right there. And it's going to be better than $9.99. It's only going to be $699, one of our best. And think about what you pay for chains these days by themselves. Just your very basic pendant style chain where there's no pendant attached. You're supplying your own pendant, and you're just looking for a classic chain. You won't always get adjustability. You won't always get a premium lobster claw closure. You won't always get a thicker, heavier diamond cut Rolo link chain like this, but we're giving that all to you, and it's $699. So I know that that was brought out by request. It seems like a really good time of year here at the end of March to bring something like this out, with Easter around the corner, with Mother's Day around the corner, and just springtime in general, where there's a lot of happy occasions to celebrate, and maybe that's your special treat to yourself, right? So $699, we'll keep moving. Got a lot to show you, as I mentioned, so we are going to be showing you right now some earrings that I just adore. We're going to go back to our great designer one-of-a-kinds, and do you think these are going to last too long? Because one of the things that we've been seeing of late is the attention around Congolese blue-green tourmalines is honestly unmatched right now. Now, speaking of unmatched, there is a purposeful and very intentional alternating of the stones here. Yes, this may not be for everybody. If you're really super ultra conservative, this may not be your cup of tea. But what it is something we're seeing a lot right now. Jewelry is accessorizing. Jewelry is style. Jewelry is an amazing statement piece that we wear, that we should be proud to wear, and whereas in the case of natural gems, be proud to wear individual stones that are from the earth, that have some meaning, some rarity to them. And that is why I love this reverse. And it's actually tougher to do, because think about it, they had to get equal sizes here from the pinky peachy tone of tourmaline in the Asher. They had to have a larger and a smaller, and they had to match the larger and the smaller of the blue-green Congolese. These are two tourmalines, two colors of tourmaline, because it's 4 stones, that happen to have some of the most rare blending of colors that you could ever get in the tourmaline family. And that's going to be your pink and your peach, really just that beautiful, almost reminds us of a morganite, almost like a pink diamond morganite imperial topaz padbarasha color, but it's tourmaline. And then you also get the Congolese, which are the blues and the greens, which are just like the look of Paraíba, essentially, right? So you're getting all of that in one great pair of earrings that is custom, of course, one of a kind. They're in the rose gold, they'll stay that way. And then there are diamonds in the middle. And you see, if the backing looks a little different to you, it's still going to be an 18 karat gold backing. It's just gonna have silicone around it. We've been talking about this lately out of our big designer collection, because it makes the backings easier to grip. It also makes them stable. So we've all had butterfly backings before, where the little loops on the butterfly kind of tend to, the butterfly wings spread, right? And then they don't fit tight and secure. And then that backing is pretty much, you're getting out the tweezers or the pliers and you're trying to fix them yourself. That will not happen when you've got them kind of ensconced in the silicone as these are. So you've got a really secure setting style for that backing, not to mention, again, for my ladies who love a good manicure, this is going to be, if you like a longer nail, it's going to be easier for you to hold on to than those little slippery suckers that we call the butterfly backings, right? So it's item number 11234441. Take a look. There's only one pair of earrings here like it, and they're going to be the mix match and the mismatch, which we love. Designer style here, very much so. Okay, and it's going to be, wow, 18K, 545, Congolese. That's going to be the 545 in all your Asher cut tourmalines, so all together among the 4. And then 5 points in diamonds, which is clustered in a almost like a squared off Asher cut to begin with. And it's going to be one collar only, and wait till you see the length, because they're not too dramatic in the length. They're not oversized or too long, but they're really nice because they're going to give you a little bit of movement. And then of course you have all the Asher cuts turned. This is the way I like to design jewelry as well, when I have anything princess or Asher, or anything square. You like to turn it so it gives you a little extra look and length. And then of course that 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll put one on for you. The Panther piece is a pendant, Brenda. And Pamela, I got your email, and okay, sounds good. Just copy that. I just, I vowed to you I would show you anything in princess cut pinks. So, and I will continue to. So we have a princess cut pink sapphire ring that's coming up as well. But I want to try one of these on, and how nice of the backing to be here so I can do so. And this is what they look like from a distance. So see, not overly, I wouldn't say overly dramatic in their length at all. They just have that really that simple classic drop style. Love that blue-green. Remember, the opposite one's going to be reversed. What's that? Okay, ruby ring, the ruby flower ring is still here, by the way. So if anybody would like that, you can still grab that. Here's what we're going to do on those earrings. They're not $2,000. They're not $19.99. Let's go back and take a close-up look. I just love that subtle length and movement they have. And it's going to be $14.99 instead for that one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. And in the rose gold, they will stay. So that's going to be, who was thinking about that ruby piece? Okay, cool. It's pretty, right? It's very large, that's for sure. So definitely a larger piece. And then look at those, look at that. I cannot get over. That is like the ideal color. It's like what you would want to get in a Pat Barrage's sapphire out of those golden pinky tones of your Asher cuts. And I got that one doing a little jewelry gymnastics there, which is my favorite Olympic sport. I know, with the Olympics coming up, it's a good one, right? But there they are. So you can see how they kind of play. All right, next up, let's get to it. So does anybody want to see the Panther? It's going to be a little more money, right? It's a big piece. And it's, I think we should probably put this on the scale at the doctor because it's really one of those gem scales. It might break it. It's just a really heavy piece. This is going to be our pendant. Now, you already know that if you shop or follow, or you don't even need to be in the designer stores to see something like this. It's, if you have been to a big city, you see them on the billboards. This is that style that is that really draped, again, very, very, very chic, ultimate status. That's what this is. French designer, red boxes, you know the drill, except they don't deal with many Paraibas. And to be frank, I've never seen them deal with any. I'm just not going to make a blanket statement like they don't because I don't work for them. But I don't think they do. Paraiba is too scarce of a stone, and they've got a lot of locations, and they got to put the same jewelry in every single location. So they tend to deal with the more commonplace diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires. This is going to be 11237676. It's a designer piece, yes. It is a reversible style, and I don't mean just like maybe, kind of, sort of, you can reverse it. I'm talking about very intentionally, they designed it two ways, where all your Paraibas are going to be on one side as the spots of the leopard, and then you've got the other side, which is going to be a little bit more, almost consider it more casual. It's going to be a satin finish gold with a very large diamond in the eye. And they also, to prove how intentional this reversible factor is, there's actually diamonds on both sides of the bail, so that you're not just turning the bail to work for you, you've actually got diamonds on each side of the bail so that it's intentionally reversible. Are you ready for this? Great sizable design, very hefty size and scale. It's got a lot of 18 karat gold weight to it. Yes, it's an 18 karat yellow gold. We'll show it on the hand first so you can see it here for that scale and size. And yes, those are all different tones, different colors of the blue-green tourmalines that are Paraibas, 100% verified copper-bearing stones. And then the other side, which let me give you some carat weights first, 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's 85 points in the Paraibas, which are a different combination of rounds and ovals. And then you've got 31 points in the diamonds. Now, the diamonds are going to be the bail, and then on the reverse, there will be, and you'll see this up close, there's a very large diamond as the eye, and you see how, oh, I love that too. I can't, now I'm the Paraiba lover, I'm the collector, it's my favorite stone. I don't even know which side I like better because this is so chic as well with all that satin finish shine. And then you've got bail, diamonds in the bail as well. So great size, but I think we need to pay a little extra attention here to the Paraibas because there's so much of those very dramatic color as well. And remember, that's solid 18K. So it's not like a hollowed out piece. This is really hefty. And you've got that 2 inches top to bottom, including that tail. So I just want to let you know it's here. If you'd like it, give us a call. We've got it for $22,999. That is a lot of 18 karat, certainly. And then I'm going to show it on the neckline so we can get it far away, but also I'm going to show it up close here as well. But you can see just from even a distance how bright and intense each of those neon blue-green stones are. Let's go up close. I know this is going to take a little bit extra zoom here. Or a lot, because this is one of those really substantial pieces that's probably going to need me to block it a little bit for you to see all the detail, but that is your rounds. See the rounds and the ovals. There's a big oval there too that's way more blue. And I do believe, just based on the colors, the designer did not mention Brazilian or Mozambique, but it looks like a mix to me, although they all really have that really ultra bright tone that looks more Brazilian. So they just did not say, so we're not going to call it that, but they are all Paraibas. And then here's the other side, which you see as that one bigger diamond as the eye, and then that gorgeous satin finishing that almost looks like It's giving like a velvet vibe, right? Almost looks like a fine micronized glitter. If you'd like it, there's one piece. It's remarkable. I got to just blow it out. We're not going to do $22,000 after all. Special piece here. Yes, I remember the Panther ring I had way back in the day. Boy, big shout out to the Panther ring owners out there. You've been with us a while if you have the Panther ring. Love it. Let's do this. Not even $10,000, $99.99, not gonna be. We got a big value here on this one, and just high style, high designer element. Only one caller can take it. It's only $59.99. And that's it. I don't think Laura, did we hear from Laura about the heart shape? I don't think so. So I hope she was with us to see that request that she had. And then Laura, if you missed it, let us know so we can help you with that. And here we are, $59.99 on that one. So we'll move right along. Just wanted to let you know it's here. Great style and very, very, again, may not be for everybody, but it certainly has that ultimate designer style, but with really exquisite rare stones. Got a big opal for you as well. Got some really special pink sapphires, all in one ring. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the ruby ring, but without the floral design, a little more contemporary to it. So we'll show that to you as well. Okay, I'm ready to share something special with you here. It's the first hour. It's only 5 minutes left in the first hour. I want to show you something with emeralds. I know St. Patrick's Day has passed, and I hope y'all had a good one on Sunday. We're going to show you something that's 112-3367. This feels like every time I look at it, depending on the time of year, I feel like it's giving a different aesthetic. Sometimes when it's holiday time, it looks like a gift. It looks like a big bow on top of a present. Sometimes it looks like a shamrock or a four-leaf clover. Sometimes it looks like an incredible love knot design. The bottom line is there's really a lot of detail in this ring that's going to include a lot of diamonds and a lot of emerald, and we're going to do something a little wild on it here. So come on in. If you love emeralds and diamonds, you're going to want to be a part of this one for sure. Here's what it looks like up close. This is one of our own designs. So we'll leave the designer behind for a minute and show you one of our own, but a more distinctive design for us, certainly with the beautiful glow. And there's that consistency we don't always see with emeralds, that really beautiful, bold, bright color in the rounds that they're giving. And watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this really easy for you. And I wanna help you out, help you own a really intricate piece. Now, the emeralds are gonna be a total of 1 carat. So you've got 1/4 carats each, and please remember that emeralds always look bigger than they weigh, even, yes, in rounds that are bright in color, even more so, I should say. Then you've got 35 points in the diamonds. Now, it looks like clusters of pave because it is, but notice the round in the middle, and those are heart shapes in between. They don't read overt like heart shapes, but they are that little extra symbolism of having almost like you've heard of the X and O design. This could almost be another nod to that with the hearts and the hugs. I think of it that way with that kind of circular emerald you have. May's birthstone with April's birthstone. Those are the next 2 months coming up. So maybe that's significant. Maybe you love a bright green emerald. Maybe you just haven't had a chance to own really good emeralds at a teeny tiny price because, oh, who does? Who has really fine emeralds at a teeny tiny price? I don't know of anybody. We are the only place in the world to do that. Watch what we're going to do here. We're going to put on the auction block because I am not scared. I want to find a home for this one and quickly. And you know this is a great value at $39.99, but we're going to take it away from there. We're going to go a lot lower for you, and we're going to need your help. Your participation is going to be what we're looking for and asking for here. We're going to look for your calls, and we're going to give you a deal on top of that so that you can help yourself get a great deal in savings, because we want to get these phone lines rocking. It stays as is what I would recommend. Now, if you absolutely need to have all yellow or all white or all rose, we can do that for you if you just let your operator know. But I would really recommend it the way it is, because you've got the white diamonds with the backdrop of white gold showing those off. You've got the emeralds, which I think pretty much the jewelry business at large all agrees that emeralds really pop in yellow gold. So you've got a great combination there as well. But it's not going to be $39.99. Watch this. Huge value coming up. Let's go put it on the auction block for less than even, hold on, am I supposed to try it on? Let me do that, I guess. Let me try it on for you. Okay, here it is on the hand. Oh, we're all over the place. Here we go. There it is on the hand for you. And we're going to start an auction less than half. I was thinking $2,000, but I'm curious now if that's going to be what we need to get it going. Look how beautiful that is with this overall circular. It feels like the medallion styles we often see in pendants or in necklace pieces, but it's got that fresh, updated, all stone presence all across the top, alternating the yellow gold. That's the yellow gold settings. It's almost, think of it like a yellow gold basket or a yellow gold surround for the emeralds. Then you got your white diamonds mixed in. That's a heart shape all around, and then the round centerpiece in the middle. Don't have 2,000? No problem. How about 1,500 to open? Let's go even lower. Let's get the phone lines rocking. 2 minutes till the top of the hour, and we're not looking for 1,500 either. It's that night where we're going to make sure that everything goes. It's a tall task, but we're going to try it, and that's going to put a lot of that impetus on you to call in when I go screaming low like an auction like this. So we're going to make it happen for you, and it's not 15, 14, 13, 12. What exactly are we paying for here? Because I know that if it were just a band of gold, let's just say it was that ring. Let's just say none of the emeralds and diamonds were happening. Let's just say at stake was a band that looked like that, just in the back, just a solid gold band like you'd find in a retail store right now for like a wedding set. What would that cost? $4,000, $3,000 for a gold band. We're doing better than $1,200, and your band has this entire medallion array of emeralds and diamonds around it, and we're not even doing $1,200 to open or $1,100 to open, or how about this? We'll just do $1,000 to get it started on a big Wednesday night when we are so glad to have you with us. And this is why you can get values like this. Opportunities that you would not see if you had your own manufacturing facility right on the premises like we do. You're not finding a value like that. You're not making jewelry like that. That's not a possibility. You don't get a chance to make and create gold rings with that kind of gem weight for a price like this, and we're doing $1,000 to get it started. So welcome on in, and I think it's going to nicely coincide here with our top of the hour, so maybe we'll have some new viewers coming on in that are now probably put on full alert as to what is happening here tonight with the values. So here we go. It's going to be 60 seconds to get this one started, $1,000 only. And that is my emerald and diamond array there that looks so good. It does feel a little bit like we have these little tiny baby love knots that are all done in diamonds. We've done a million times over. They're here, they're always here, they're classics. That feels a little bit about like the love knot, but done in such a really blown up, like really big exaggerated way where you get the colored, lively emeralds that we love in the rounds. Obviously, that's more rare. I mean, it's really a statement piece just to get around in an emerald, and yet we've mixed it with all this diamond weight. So, $1,000 we don't have, 30 seconds to go. Welcome to the show. If you just now tuned in, glad to have you with us on a Wednesday. How about live? We're live with you for the next 2 hours. What would you like to see? What would make a jewelry dream come true for you? Do you have a request, something you'd like to see in particular, something special that you've been waiting for, thinking about? We have the open at $1,000. Welcome in. Well, who is it there, Jason? We've got 1,000. Nancy's got 1,000. Thank you so much. It's a very large ring, and we are literally 1 minute into hour number 2. I'm about to really wrap this thing up. It's called a power auction. When you get the open and you go directly to a final clock, that is a power auction. But before I do, for those of you that just now tuned in at our top of the hour, let's show you what this one looks like. And I've got a longer hand. You know, that's a big ring. I can make any ring look small. They told me from years on when I started, they said, we got to hire a hand model for this girl because her hands are just so long. It's going to make all the jewelry look small. So we got to hire someone with a little teeny tiny hand. Well, again, this is one of those rings where you are getting a whole lot of gold. You're getting a lot of gems. You're getting a lot of diamonds. And look at this. It's at $1,000 with one bidder. So here's what we're going to do. We'll wrap it up. Nancy's got her open. And when was the last time we had an auction with one bidder, no competition, no bids beyond that open? That is pretty rare on a Wednesday night. And we got it going on right now. So again, welcome in if you're just tuning in. I know it seems a little bit quick. We started this right before the top of the hour. We're getting this into its finale and conclusion right now. It's 2 minutes away from selling it. It's a $10 increment as well. So we certainly make that easy. We don't want it to be hundreds of dollars where it's going to be this big commitment to go far away from the open. The open started low, we keep it low. The increments stay low so that you can get that value and that discount you're looking for. But here's what's happening. In 2 minutes, the opportunity is gone. So you need to dial in in the next 120 seconds if you want to be eligible to own this incredible ring, this incredible value. What's more important? It's the value. The ring is amazing, but the value is really what this is all about. And we have $1,000, looking for 1010. Come on in, emeralds and diamonds. We know very important stones here. Extremely important individual stones. And here they are together in one amazing ring. And we have our final 2 minutes now ticking down. So it's just up to you to dial in and make it yours here. But remember, that value is amazing. So we are very excited to have this tonight, but it's a nice way to start. It's not a really good place to finish at $1,000, but hey, it's going to be happening unless we get another bids in the next now 100 seconds. So come on in quickly. And we're at $1,000 with 90 seconds remaining. Tell me, rhodochrosite, pink sapphire lovers, what would you like to see? We got a big rhodochrosite ring, a 1 carat pluser. And yes, at this point, I probably should tell you every single hour of every single show, right up front, what we have in blue wing and what we don't have in blue wing. Tonight, I have one blue wing, block D, emerald cut, one. That is it. Yes, we can. Like I said before, if you really want to just have one color of gold, obviously this has the yellow and the white gold together. If you would prefer to go all yellow or all white or mix it up and go all rose gold, you can do that. Just tell your operator. When you win, just tell them, I want it in a different way. I want you guys to jump through the hoops. I want you guys to remake it. I want you to put the stones from one mounting to another. And I don't want to pay a penny to do it. And I want to get that same great value that I got in the auction. That's what's happening in 30 seconds. You do have that option and choice. So it is exactly how you want it. But boy, this is why people shouldn't miss a Wednesday night, because values like this. We are not shying away from some very, very important discounts. And if you think we paid less than $1,000 to create that, oh, I wish we could. I wish we could make jewelry at prices like that, but you know the drill, we cannot. So this is the moment to take advantage. We've got our final call. Thank you. All right, do we have a 1010? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna move right along. That is sold, and enjoy. Congratulations. Let's talk about something special in a diamond bracelet we do have coming up. I do have a large rubellite. Who's been asking for large rubellites? A bunch of people have been asking for large rubellite. There's a, actually they're calling it pink tourmaline. That is 100% rubellite. That is the definition. It's like the gem book, like, you know, the big gem books that are like coffee table books that are, you know, they weigh 25 pounds and they've got those, you know, big, 2 feet by 2 feet. And they're these huge glossy photos of great gems and jewelry pieces. That looks like a rubellite feature in one of those type publications. It's 1123595. Incredible rubellite stone here. It's a nice big one, 1006 in platinum. Not bad, right? A little upgrade again. Some platinum for you, and then baguettes. All of those different tapered baguettes that go all the way around. Diamond weight is 61 points. Going around your rubellite, I just feel like I have to give it some help here because obviously it's such a big stone and such a big ring overall. It tends to lean a little bit. So I want to make sure that you get all the looks you need to see into how incredible that stone is, because it really is one of our very best rubellites we've seen, not only for size, but also for the clarity, the glow, the color it has. It's gonna be a quick one only here, and what if we just drop this price down? Can we? $11,999 piece? I don't see why it has to stay there. Not on a Wednesday night when we gotta do everything in our power and beyond to make sure we move jewelry. Here it is on the hand. Look at that, wow, what a piece, right? Gorgeous rubellite, great color, amazing glow it has. That's where, and I think that there's a huge advantage here. I sure did, Pamela, I did. The ring, 100%. I'll tell you the truth, Pamela, when I heard Jess say the ruby ring was sold, I figured it was you on the other line, and it wasn't. And I was surprised because I thought, my goodness, that's a Pam ring if I ever saw one. So yeah, the ruby ring was sold to someone else but came back. So yes, you can grab it, and I'll show it again if you need to see it. But yes, it is. But here we are on the rubellite. And it's going to be, I was just going to do something a little crazier than $11,999 if you don't mind. And I've never known you guys to mind me discounting, right? So here we go. First caller in platinum. Love the color, love the stone, love the clarity it has. And then, of course, just this perfect trail of all those fancy tapered baguettes around and around and around. And we're going to make it better than even $5,000. Hello. Look what that does. Face up directly into that stone. The bigger you get, you know that rubelites usually get their deeper color because they are loaded with inclusions. That somewhat contributes to their deeper saturation of pink and red. So what you have here is a little bit shocking, really, to see a 10 karat plus give that kind of clarity. Amazing piece. I'll blow it out right now. It's not even $59, $49, $39, $99. I don't think I've ever had a 10 karat price this low. Rubelites are very distinctive. We know them. We don't have them all the time. So you tend to remember them when you do. And it's not even going to be $39.99. Only one. This is for my collectors. You know how seldom we see the rubelites at all, let alone a bigger size in the rubelite. Super unique, under $3,500. Let's blow it out for $34.99 instead. Even better value. And then you got to stay with me because we got this emerald cut tanzanite. So if you're already digging the emerald cuts, let me show you what is on the way tonight. One and one only in our blue wings tonight. And it's right here, if you don't mind that coming in. It's like a tanzanite giving off rubelite glow because red flash. Look at those two together. Aren't they amazing? So anyway, that's going to be our emerald cut in the bridge coming up a little bit later. And you know how we are limited on tanzanites. I know. I'm worried for us. I'm worried for you. I'm sad over the whole thing because we are running out of blue wings and we don't think we're going to bring you tanzanites after that. I showed you for the first time ever. I showed you on Monday night a comparison of regular tanzanite next to blue wing block D. And I think it opened a lot of people's eyes to why we all praise and why we all get so excited about blue wing block D. So if you don't have one or you're looking to add to the collection, one of your last chance opportunities is tonight in that emerald cut I flashed. But this is $34.99. We'll keep on going. Got a lot to show you, including Paraiba. This pendant. Can I say something real quick, Tony, about this before I show it? This is a mistake. You know how important it is to dial in when you hear me say those words. We are human beings, and every now and then, mistakes are made. This is going to be a mistake in the pricing. This is one of the most opulent, beautiful, stunning Paraiba diamond pendants, loaded with gem material. And yet, it's in 18 karat solid gold. This price tag, wrong. We have little 2-point and 3-point Brazilian Paraibas on this show. Oh, that's why. They didn't say it was Brazilian. Trust me. I'm a Paraiba expert. I was the first one on TV selling them in 2004. So I know Paraibas. I know them well. I've collected a bunch. I own all the colors. I will tell you right now, these are not labeled as Brazilian, but if you've seen the Brazilian stones of late in the rounds, the 2-pointers that are going for $4,000 and $5,000, the 5-pointers that are going for $7,000 and $8,000, you will know it when you see it. This is a waterfall pendant that is done in nothing but diamonds and Paraibas that are the screaming bright, likely the original find and source, and it cascades in quite a length here. This price is so really, really wrong. So come on in early if you think you might like Paraibas and diamonds in a pendant, and I just realized it even moves. It's got articulation built into the design and the pendant. Look at that from a distance. It's coming on. Over here, up close, look at this. This is a wild, wild moment. Here it is, and here it is. This is going to be our, almost like a constellation style. Do you see where it's hinged a little bit? So it's got some movement to it. Now, that's not like, it's not likely to move when you have it on your neckline. I'm holding it east to west. It's going to sit north to south. 11236663. It's 18 karat solid gold. Those are some mighty big diamonds mixed into this pendant. Starting with the 48 points in the Paraiba, then you have diamonds, which is, oh my goodness, this is so wrong. Once again, so wrong. 270 is your diamond weight. There are some very big diamonds throughout this style pendant. Nobody's on the phone lines. Hear me out once more. It is a big mistake price-wise. And that is going to help you. It also means there's probably going to be 4 or 5 or 6 or 700 collectors out there who all say, I want it. And we have one. So let me show it to you from a distance. Those are obviously, I mean, we're not, again, I can't call them Brazilian because that's not how it's labeled, but that might have a lot to do with this price reduction. This is going to have a hidden bail. So where I'm holding it, that's where your chain is going to go. It's going to have a length top to bottom. Here it is. Call me, just might as well. You don't have to buy it because you call in. But what you can't do is get one after it's already sold. So that's why we recommend dialing in early. You're going to see there it's a little over 1.5 inches. Oh, I love this piece. The open work between it, the gigantic diamonds. Where do you get 3 carats in diamonds in any piece? This is so wrong. 18K solid, white gold only, stays as is, hidden bail. Let's take a look at it, Tony, on the neckline, because everyone wants to see, I'm sure, what it looks like from a distance and how you actually will see through it, whether it's a skin tone or, you know, a color of a fabric behind it. This is a moment. Let's go back close up. You got to see these stones. I just can't say enough about the deal. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Well, we have backed up calls, so that must be a good sign. And it's $270 in diamonds. I remember the last time I had a 3 carat, it was actually $270 in diamonds and a pendant. It was all diamonds, nothing else. And do you remember how much it was? Because it was $79.99, I'll never forget it. For just the $270 in diamonds. We've got Paraíbas, likely Brazilian. I mean, you see the color there. We're not calling them as such, but that's the color we see in Brazilian stones all the time, where we see one stone like one of those rounds, and it's $7,000 or $8,000. I have one, just blurt it out, operators, when you know it's gone. I'm gonna get this under. I think this is a mistake. At $69.99, that's too good. I'm gonna make it even better for you right now. Let's get to mistake pricing, and it's gonna be the best thing you ever do. And I realize we have a lot of backed up calls right now, so I apologize for that, but listen, we're gonna get one caller to say sold, and you're gonna be so happy you did. It's not $69.59 or $49.99. This is so incredibly, incredibly cool. I'm not gonna ask for even $39.99. Just not gonna do it. First caller, oh, get it for just the Paraíbas. Get it just for the diamonds. It's only for one caller, and it may already be gone, and I will continue to drop and reduce that price. It's not even $3,999. Just say sold. I mean, I need to get through like 10,000 one-of-a-kinds like this tonight, and I don't have that kind of time. So let me make it even better than even $39.99. I will knock another $1,000 off that price, and I'll make it $29.99 to the very first caller. That is it. $29.99. What just happened? It's amazing. And it's 18K solid. Jess, did you say you're getting the ruby or this one?
The ruby. When you get a chance, can you show the back of it?
You got it. The flower, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Who's got the big Paraíba and diamond piece? Okay. Let's go to that ruby piece. Here's the ruby floral, yet again. Love when I get to show things and sell things twice because we get an extra look at it. I love it. Look at that. That's the backside, Jess, of the ruby ring. That was the ruby floral with the princess cuts. That was the 112-1256. And the pendant is gone. Congratulations on the pendant. Well done there. Thank you so much. And here's the ruby ring. So you see it's a really classic band in the back. That's why it's true to size. But then as you bring it on up front, look at that. Wow. Super, super, super cool. That one was down to $29.99 as well. Not this one, Jess? Nope. Okay, that one's still here. Was that Pamela on the line?
No,
oh. Oh, wait, it's gone. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. It is gone. Okay, I thought maybe it wasn't gone. All right, it is gone. So that's okay. That one's gone. Congratulations. Again, I know. Do not adjust your televisions. All right, here's the next thing that I kind of like it because it goes, actually, I'm going to put it this way because it kind of goes from rubies to pink sapphires. In a smaller, more manageable ring overall size, if you will. Take a look at this. It's still the princess cuts, but this time graduated ombre, the gradient style I love. It's going to be at number 1123645, so just going to trudge our way through some one-of-a-kinds all night long, but this is a very, very special piece. And congratulations again on that pendant. That Paraíba piece is amazing. I'll see if I have anything else like it. I don't think I do right now. I do have something that's similar, but in all diamonds, but it's a brooch. But here we go, invisibly set rubies. We're calling them rubies. They're really a hot, hot pink sapphire into a lighter pink. They kind of go from those hot pinks to the mid-tones to the lighter diamond pinks. And then you have diamonds on the sides, Pave. And, okay, Jason, I need to know who got that pendant. Please. Oh, good. Oh my gosh, she has the best taste in the world. All right, so here we go. It's going to be our 50 points. Oh, 18 karat gold, by the way, on this one as well. 18K, 50 points in the, we're calling them rubies. They're really the hot pinks there. Then you've got a really, really special pink sapphire. We kind of, yeah, we did. We separated the carat weights here. We've got 70 points in the princess cut pink sapphires. So you figure that's probably like from here on down. And then you have the diamond weighted 20 points. And the whole ring is an 18 karat, and the wheel has got a mind of its own. And what took it so long? It took an hour and 17 minutes. Usually that happens within the first 30 seconds, but here it is. So that's gonna be our one and only. Let's take a look at how it's finished too. So you can see the great finishing on the inside that it has. It wears like a band ring, just a little wider style. This overall, what I think is so ingenious about this is it's princess cuts, invisibly set, but the overall design created is like a princess cut, right? It's a big princess cut square, but every single stone, once again, just like in the ruby floral ring, which was, yes, more oversized, this is a way to get all those stones set, but of course the graduation of the colors makes it so unique. That's what makes it different, right? You get the graduation of the colors, which is more difficult to do. Yes? Oh, sure, we can show that now, Susan. Sure, yeah, we can show the rhodochrosite. She want to head to the museum tonight? We'll do that. Yes, absolutely. So that's going to be coming up. We'll do the rhodochrosite next, but this one's going to be our really, really inexpensive piece. I'm going to make it just, you know, at $39.99 is not going to work. Let's take it way low for you. A lot lower, and I guess, yeah, I'm just getting that from Tony too. So yes, you got it, Susan H. How about this? It's going to be only $1,900. You know what? Skip it. Let's not do $19.99. Let's just blow it out for only $14.99 only. And then the rhodochrosite on the way. Colorado Mine, Sweet Home Mine in Colorado, produces the best of the rhodochrosite, and yet any material is considered rare. We're going to show you that bright pop of very bright neon clarity. That's where it usually, that's the downfall usually. It's usually going to be a lot more hazy, foggy, and it's still valuable, but we love a good pop of stone. I know we had the $60,000 pendant the other day that a lot of people loved, and then they went, whoa, $60,000? Yes. Big rhodochrosites, that's where they tend to go. So we'll have one a little more affordable for you in the still big size coming up in a ring. But here we are. That's our pink sapphire for $14.99. Let's get to, I feel like that we're looking at a lot of pinks here, but it's kind of fun to look at how different, because this is a little more distinctive, unusual color. If you're, again, one who's maybe not as into fashion or colors or gems might just say pink is pink is pink is pink, but it's really, there are lots of different nuanced colors within different gemstones, and this Sweet Home Mine is known for bringing usually what is a very rare stone, but usually has a rosy pink color, but it usually tends to be opaque. There tends to be very little clarity or glow out of a rhodochrosite. And what we're looking at is the ultimate gem level quality. 3108 is the number. Just want to give you a look at it here. It's not for everybody because they are collectible. We brought you a very large stone the other day, which is still here if you're curious or would like to see it. It's a trillion cut that we had that is just remarkable. Lively, bright color, lots of neon. That trillion cut was in a pendant. It was, I kid you not, TVON price. When all was said and done, lowest price was $60,000. So if that gives you any indicator of how pricey rhodochrosites get, when they do achieve maximum gem quality, well, this is going to be still that big size at a carat 14, but it's going to be a lot more affordable. And that's the beauty of it, is that we're making it really affordable where this stone is hardly ever here. We love our collectibles. We bring you collectibles every day, but this is a stone that I can literally count the number of pieces I've had here. Actually, I don't even need one hand. I've had very few. I think I've had two before the rhodochrosite pendant that I had a couple days ago that's $60,000. I think I've had two. And they were small, like 20, 30 pointers, really microscopic stones compared to what we're used to. This is a carat 14. Clean as can be, glowing like no other. Take a look at this. It's going to be 89 points in diamonds as well. Nice wider style around it. Yeah. The previous ring, sure. Pink sapphires in the ombre. Here it is. There's the ombre design that we saw with all those pink sapphire princess cuts. And I'm calling them pink because I don't see the red in those. So I would call it, actually, if it were me, I would say a carat 20 of pink sapphires. of different colors. That's what I would say with your 20 points in diamonds. But they actually said, let's call it 20 points, or rather 50 points of the ruby, 70 points in the pink sapphires, and then 20 points in the diamonds. So there it is on the hand. Wears like a band, like a cigar band style, a little wider style to it. And then you have this overall, think of like an overall bezel to all the invisibly set princess cuts that are set within. And that's elevated up a little bit over your diamond band, which is the pave on the sides. And that, of course, stays in the 18 karat white gold. So we'll go back to our rhodochrosite. See how that has a little more of almost like a peachy pink color? And that's really, it's what we saw in the Trillion the other day that I know was getting everybody's attention. Thank you on that pink sapphire princess cut ring. Enjoy it. Here we go, also keeping this one in the white gold, so it will stay that way. I do want to show you the inside and how this is finished. And then also, I've got a $12,999 price tag, and actually that's a little inscription of the letter C that is upside down. But I'm going to show you, look at this beautiful basket work it has. Isn't that pretty? That chevron design you have as the profile, that will be on either side of this designer style. And then of course you see that under gallery that is all built through the inside of the ring. So that's our beautiful shining rhodochrosite, super rare stone. Be careful when you wear it. Just be a little more cognizant of the fact that you have a ring on your hand, because you don't want to give it any big blows. You know, it's fine to wear as long as you're not boxing or don't do anything. No like big, you know, knocks against the desk or anything like that. You'll be good. It's just a little softer than what we typically see for everyday wear, but it's probably a piece that you wear maybe as a more special occasion collector's piece, because that's what it is. Rhodochrosite is one of the rarest stones on the planet you can own, and certainly in gem quality like this, second to none. We're going to get that price out of here, so don't worry about $13,000 if you're trying to figure out, gotta have it. No, it's a great value. We're actually going to take it a lot lower than that for you, so you don't even need to pay $13,000, and you probably know what a value that is already. We're going to make it even better than even $99.99. So a huge value coming your way. No doubt one of the ones to own, not $10,000, $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. I could never imagine in my wildest dreams that I would ever have a carat plus rhodochrosite gem quality that's under $8,000. But it's happening right now, and it's not even going to be $79.99. The very first caller, there's obviously only one, you know that. It's pretty much everything I got tonight. He is one only after one only after one only, and this one's going to be 60, you know what, skip $69.99, extra bonus for our Wednesday. That's $1,000 extra lower than I should go. I'm going to take another $1,000 off, and I'll make it $5,999 for the collector out there tonight. And I'm going to try it on my hand for you. And all that finishing is just going to allow that piece overall to just glide onto the hand. Glide and slide and be so comfortable when that's on, because you see it's got a more pronounced kind of dome feel, probably why they went that extra mile and also went ahead and added some extra details in the gallery there on the side profile. Either side profile has that chevron of diamonds, looks great, and is one of the more collectible stones in this universe. And to even be able to put a price tag on a gem quality, what's that? Oh, congratulations, rhodochrosite is gone. And then what else do we have? Oh, I know. We've got a very large opal. Very large. This one, and I mean 4 carats we saw the other day. Look at this monster stone. Wow. That, who was it? Wow. Congratulations, Ed and Jan. Thank you so much. You will treasure it. You just will. It's so precious. You will treasure it and wear it in good health. Okay, so here we are, 1123-651. Let's zoom back. That's a mighty fine stone there. I was ecstatic the other day to have a 460, I believe it was, on Monday night, 460 opal. I have an 898 right here, and it's set in platinum. And look at all the fancy diamonds around it. Baguettes that are tapered. Big marquise cuts. Look at that. Oh, goodness. Rounds, marquise, tapered baguettes. I love the a little asymmetrical design. See how the almost floral of this marquise shape is on one side, a little higher on the other. It's multiple almost ribbons creating that halo around it. The pattern to this stone. And if you think, oh, hello, where'd that come from? This is the magic of play of color. This is why opals are phenomenal stones. Phenomenal to look at, but truly and literally phenomenal gems. They do something extraordinary with light. This is called play of color. And that is where, yes, it's going to be centric on your blues, your greens, and your aqua tones, but look at how the pattern plays. Look at how the bright colors play. And you have one of our most incredible opportunities. Now, if it's a 9 carat, let's take a look at it on the hand because it's probably going to look even greater. It's probably going to end up looking close to, you know, what a 20 carat would look like, an 18 or a 20 carat if it were some other type of variety of stone. So that is very special. And look at this. Never, never is it going to show you all of its beautiful power here in this light environment. They get better in person. So get ready for a great value because $17,999 is not going to do it tonight. Welcome to Wednesday. It's become a wild Wednesday of, yes, new, but also a lot of big markdowns, which makes it very exciting. We've only got a couple of pieces left from the show so far as we reach the halfway point. So how about a better value on this one? $79.99 perhaps? $10,000 saved right then and there? Or we can just take it even lower and make it easy, easy. That's what we want to do. It's not every day you come across a 9 carat. We're still in the museum. We entered the museum with the rhodochrosite. Now we're sticking in the museum with this opal. And a nearly 9 carat gem, so many vibrance. I love that you're getting the aqua tones. It's not just blue and green. There's like a bright, almost think Sleeping Beauty turquoise color coming through as well. And it's not 79, it's not 69. Here we go again. Not even $59.99 on this one. There's no other opal of this size. It's really important. And you get, I didn't even talk about diamond weight. Where is it? 101. Oh my goodness. Here I am so involved and so completely getting carried away by the opal size and the colors. I'm not even talking about the 101 in diamonds, which are all those fancy cuts. Amazing, isn't it? And you see where the size of this opal, I mean, it's got that density. Sometimes opals are more or less like a little thin slice. Not happening here. This is the back, by the way. And did they ever do a number? Look at the laciness almost to the finishing of the backside here. So a really special basket work that they've even added a lot of extra scroll detail. It's not 59, it's not 49, and it's one of those bigger rings overall that you'll ever see in the Opal Kingdom. Not even $49.99. Let's blow this one out. Everything's got to go tonight. We're making it $39.99 instead, and this is in solid platinum. Once again with our extra special platinum piece for you in a major one of a kind, and under $4,000 gets it to you. Are you ready for some affordable? Because we got some serious affordable jewelry as well in sapphires. I do have a really precious fawn diamond that's quite large actually in size. And then we've got still to come the blue wing, Black D, Tanzanite. It's our 7 carat 42. Wow, that's a good one. So we already flashed it earlier. It's in that big bridge. We're going to have that for you tonight. Okay, so coming up also a diamond tennis bracelet, and I want to bring you, since it's the bottom of the hour, I want to bring you those Alexandrite deals I told you about right from the start. We have a 3-ring circus, sort of, because there are 3 incredible Alexandrites. This is another phenomenal stone. That's play of color, the opal we just saw. You're about to see a stone that changes color. I think, for what it's worth, I think it's the most extraordinary of phenomenal stones, because it really is, when you think about it, really incredible how this happens. And it's very difficult to even really comprehend or let alone explain how color change actually manages to take place. But this is a color changing stone. 2 entirely different colors are achieved, whether you're in fluorescent lighting or incandescent lighting. And then as many times as you bring it back and forth, your stone will always look different. And that is the beauty of this variety of gem. There aren't many that can boast a color change. This one does it, and does it really, really well. These are out of Brazil. These are really beautiful blue-green intense, but they're going to go to a purple-red. So they're very attractive in both of their colors. That's the other great thing, is that no matter what light you happen to be in or what state you happen to find your stone, it's always a really attractive, bright, beautiful color. And we have 3 to choose from, and they're marked down tonight. That's why they're on a wheel. And they're similar enough in size. We want to just put them all together so you're able and really, truly going to get the opportunity to find your favorites. Because if we show one day and the next day, it may lead you like, oh, now I'm kind of debating, should I have gotten that marquise instead of that oval? We're just going to make this really simple right now and show you all 3. And the best part is, since they're all together, all at once, they're going to be marked down significantly. So get ready to choose your favorite, and also dial in early because it's not going to last very long. So take a look at this. We'll move the opal side, which is still here, by the way. And then I'm going to start with the round. Notice I didn't mention the round yet because I think we were kind of letting you be surprised by that round. Not every day you see a round. That gives you a little lighter color thanks to that cutting. Here is the pear shape. That's you see, more intense color to start. They're all going to be 100% color change. And then, to be honest, this is the rarest of all, because it's got the marquise. And what's fascinating about that one is that you're seeing right here the different, look at this, top to bottom, different sections of the stone are giving different colors at the same time. Crazy, fascinating material, isn't it? So marquise on the left, round in the center, pear shape on the right, and every single one of them is done in a custom-made pink and white diamond bridge mounting. And they're all going to be the same darn price. And we're bringing it down because they've been here, all of them, individually presented, separated by months at a time, a little more pricey as they should be, but $59.99 was across the board. Here are your carat weights. They're all big sizes. Remember, this is Alexandrite. So it's not going to be, we don't have a 10 carat stone. I don't have a 5 carat stone. And I don't even really have, do I even have one that's over 2? I don't think I do. So you're really maxing out here at some of the bigger material we have. Now, to start off on the left, that's actually the largest, 57 points right here. So it's the rarest of cuts, and it's also the largest stone carat weight. That's 57 points. Then you get 35 points in the pink, 69 in the white. Then we go to the round, and actually we're going to work our way down. The round is the 50 pointer, exactly a half a carat, 31 points in the pink diamonds, and another 69 points in the white diamonds around the round. And then we go to our smallest, but again, doesn't really matter because it's what they look like. This is our 48 pointer in the pear shape, where you get a great saturation, certainly. Also showing off a little bit of the blues and the greens and the purples and the reds right here in the same exact light environment. All at one time. You're seeing multiple colors. That pear shape, by the way, is our 48 pointer. It does have 36 points in the pink and 75 in the white. So these mountings are going to give you, every single one of them is going to give you over a carat or over in diamonds. Pink and white together. Sometimes you see you got the double halo in the pink diamonds there, one row down the middle. They're all really the same influence, the same designer, but just different stones in the middle. Which one do you like? We had a lot of people dial it in early on a lot of pieces today. Why? Because they were ready to go. They were ready for the discounts. They probably watched some portion of the last 94 minutes and said, these values today are nice. These values today are extra, extra special, and they are. And we hope that you'll jump in so you can take advantage of them as well before somebody else does, because trust me, all 3 of these are going to go, and they are one of a kinds. So there is no duplicating, no repeating, no rebuilding, nobody. I can't make another one. I wish I could. And these are top, top, top. I don't probably need to tell you this because they're showing it already. These are top color change. You can tell because they're already doing it. We only have one type of light here. It's a TV studio. We only have one type of light. And they're already displaying multiple colors within each of the stones. I would say if you want the lighter, because that's a personal preference, it almost looks like Paraíba, you go with the round. If you're into the more strongly saturated, you're going to go with the marquise, which is our largest, or the pear shape, depending on which shape you like better. Because remember, the shape is carried through the whole bridge mounting. So the shape of the center stone is the inspiration, and then they build on that. And we need some callers right now because this $59.99, $59, $59, $59, they're all $59.99. That's going away, far away, out the window. It's a good thing I got a window right there, isn't it? Because all these prices, I just right out. Just bing, bong, out. Sound effects are extra. Right, Tony? Okay, so $59.99 they're not? Take a look. Which one's your favorite? I think probably when I threw it out the window, there should probably be a big like thud right when it hits the ground, because that's how far we're dropping these prices. $59.99. Which one do you like, Jason? Already have a favorite? We're going to be busy. They're all one of a kinds. Can't make them again. Let me just give you first the look at, well, let me start with the big one, because this is the one I think a lot of people are going to be into because it's so unique. Let's just start with this one on the hand so you can kind of see what size they're generally going to give you, because they're all really within the same kind of look. And remember, that's the 57-point marquise. Total diamond weight 35 in the pink, 69 in the white. No, they're not $59.99. No. Do you have a favorite already? Is it the marquise? Pear shape. Let me try that on for you. That, remember, is the 48 pointer. It's 1122423. Here's the pear shape on the hand. That's going to be the 48 pointer with 36 points in the pink and 75 in the white. All the bridge mounting. Every single one of them is going to have the pink diamond interior row go side to side and under through the centerpiece. They're not 49. They're not 39. This is a mind-boggling situation. They're not even $29.99. Not a one of the three is even going to be a $29.99 price tag. Excuse me? That's really special. We're going to go lower than that. This is where you need to dial right away. They're not going to be $29.99 either. This is where, again, please don't wait till the price goes up there, because by that time, it's probably too late. We have a lot of callers that are already in, ready to go, thinking about their favorite, already reserving it, so to speak. And they're not even going to be $29.99, one of each. I will tell you something with these bridge mountings. The way these are built, they're extremely opulent. They're all heavyweight in the gold. Obviously, you see they're all going to give you a carat or more in pink and white diamonds. Those are natural pink diamonds for our newer shoppers, by the way. So yes, all natural pinks from the earth, not treated or enhanced in any way. That's important too. And these mountings, guess what? Any one of the mountings by themselves goes for more than $29.99 on its own, before you add this half a carat-ish stone, right? Because one's a little under, one's at 50 points, one is even bigger at 57. So that's just dependent on the shape you get, but it's not even going to be $29.99 per ring. And if you haven't dialed, do so, because this is where I think we're going to get really crazed. It's not even $1,999 per ring. There's no way. These are some of our best in the inventory of Alexandrite we have, and they're not $19.99. 60 seconds is about to fly. We're going to make sure they go. Give me your calls with your favorite. Remember, we had the bracelet earlier. I think the bracelet's still here if you want to get the bracelet we have with Alexandrites that would match the round in the middle. And then remember, it's June's birthstone too. So you have a June birthstone in the rare variety, because the other one's pearl. And a lot of people are going, yeah, pearls, pearls. But you can get Alexandrite and have that as your birthstone represented as well. But it's not going to be $19.99 either. See, I knew we were going to have to go even lower. They all stay as is. We'll size them for you. Not even $1,899 for our 100% color changers. Tell me, Jason, if you want to claim that pear shape. Yes, he does. He says, pear shape is mine. It's not even $18.99. Let's blow him out, $1,888. And the pear shape is spoken for. Again, item number on that one is 1122423. Congratulations on that one. Let me know now if we can show you. I'll just put this one over here now. We've got the round, which remember, the round is going to be the 50-pointer. And the big one is over here, the marquise, which is my personal favorite. Yes. Let's go with the round here coming up next. That's going to be 1122525. Take a look at this round on the hand. Remember, that's the 50-pointer exactly. 50-point round center stone. The diamond weights are as follows. 31 points on the pink, 69 in the white. That one's going to be exactly 1 carat total in your pink and white diamonds there around the round. An $1888 your price tag. Remember, the biggest stone is the marquise, which is showing really distinctive blues and greens and purples and reds all at the same time, right here in our studio. So $1888 on the round. Let's take another look. The round is verifying as we speak. And then there's that rare marquise right over there, which is going to be that largest stone of the bunch. I kind of thought that one would be the first to go, but shows what I know. So the marquise 57-pointer, that diamond weight is large as well, of course, in the bridge. That marquise would be the 35 points in the pink and the 69 points in the white. So getting slightly over 1 carat in the diamond weight overall in the marquise. Who will be our last two Alexandrite collectors of the evening? Gotta let us know, because they're too precious to stay here. If they were still $6,000, I'd say, okay, leave them. But when they're down to this level at under $1,900, I don't think the option to leave them here is a good one. Not because you can't get 50-pointers in that kind of mounting especially. These mountings, you heard me say it earlier, before we were down to $1888, those mountings are far more money to create than $1888. So that's a fact. That's something we know. We're well versed on the subject because we make them ourselves here on site. So we know what those mountings cost to make, and it's a lot more than $1888. So that might even be your special semi-mount price right there. First callers, last chance, 30 more seconds, Tony, please. And then I think we're going to have to get to that Blue Wing Block D. It might be what a few of you are waiting for. The chances are good considering we're in the final days. And I love just seeing what's out there because, once again, I got to say, and everyone's working hard in the jewelry business these days. It's tougher than ever. You know, there's just so much out there and so much that's not real anymore. And I got to tell you, everyone's doing their best, right? But if I hear one more person call a a light tanzanite, the best in the world, I'm going to hurl because I'm just like, I'm so frustrated by it. And we are going to show you what is literally the best tanzanite in the world. Well, it's either that or it's the migraine meds. I'm not sure. It could be either. But chances are, it's just like, aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of turning on the TV and looking at light stones that have big windows, that have this void of color in the middle, and people are telling you it's the best stuff in the world? I'm going, yikes. Well, those people obviously don't think you got TVON, right? They think you don't know better. But we have got the literal best for the next few days only. And so we're going to show you one of them, which is going to be our 742, which is our emerald cut, red flashes everywhere. And that's going to be coming up in a matter of moments. Do we show you one more thing, though, before we get there? Because I have the most stunning Sierra Santa Maria aqua pendant. Well, we really have 3. But it's all one. So what? How does that work? Okay, guys, we're going to need to chit chat here. I don't know why these are, I don't know. I don't know why these are here. But when there's a 57-point marquise that I hope on everybody's TV at home you're seeing what I'm seeing, the way that it's going from purple red to blue green to purple red again in this elongated stone that takes a 57-pointer, which is large already, and makes it look even larger. Like if I was looking at that and didn't have the information in front of me, I would have guessed that that was a 1-carat stone. But it's not. But it's certainly giving you the visual of that, which, let's just point out, the reason why that's a big deal is if you're shopping a 1-carat alexandrite, you're spending a lot more than $18.88. Normally, if you're buying a 57-pointer, you're spending a lot more than $18.88. So we'll take a final 30-second look at it just to give you one last chance here and see what's up. And then we're going to show you the big aqua pendant. And yes, before long, the emerald cut, blue wing, black D, final days. Here's the pendant that's coming up. It's a whole aquamarine party train, and that's going to be coming up. So final call, marquise, that's the one I would take. If you love the dazzling, I mean, let's face it, alexandrite's not really known for brilliance. It's not really known for being bright and sparkling and, you know, really fiery like this. So a round is giving you that, which not all rounds would. But because it's got more of the open color, you're getting this round that has a very dazzling, bright effect. So I'll keep those because I'm a reseller too. So that's one of my many businesses. So, you know, that's when I see values like that, I go, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's like a resale haven right there. Take a look at this. This is going to be a beautiful aqua pendant that I really don't know if that's going to sit on its own. But I'd like it to because I want you to see up close. We could always put these, you know, up and down. The reason we can't is that we have to zoom that camera so far back you can't see the luxury of the stones anymore. So let me show you here, and then we'll at least get to see close up of these stones really, really quickly, while each one is really almost like a pendant in and of itself, right? Yes. I don't know, but I'm sure we could bring one out though. I don't have a larger alexandrite out here, but not scheduled for the show, but I'm sure we have them. They think at 1 carat or even greater than that. I don't know. Okay. Well, we do. We do. We've got Sheila. We've got everything you could ever imagine. I was mentioning that when we do have larger stones, they are quite pricey. But let me know how large you'd like us to go, and we can bring one out from the vault for you. Be happy to do that. So here we are with our aqua pendant times 3. Really, it's your 3 different pieces. I mean, can we all imagine? Let's show it on the hand here for you. We can all imagine what most of our pendants look like, and usually we stop right about there, and that's a great pendant. And we've seen that before. This time, it's like we've tripled up the fun, the quality, and maybe the value. 112335 is a carat 74 in your oval aquas. Yes, they are Sierra Santa Marias. 48 points in diamonds. That's the halos and the veil. And what's between them? Did you see there's a big diamond between every single one of those oval stones, surrounded in diamonds as well? It's a little more pricey piece because obviously it's the 3-in-1, right? This is meant to give you that stiletto drop, the longer length, the more flattering style when it's on the neckline. I'm going to have you choose your gold color. You can choose, do you want white? If you're saying right now, screaming at your TV, no, I hate white gold. Go ahead and choose yellow. Choose rose gold. I'm going to give you all 3 options in this pendant. It is 1 inch and 7/8 from top to bottom. That is a lengthier style, but wearable. The total carat weight is 174 in the aquas, and then you're getting 48 points in diamonds as well. So it's quite significant in every way. The aquas are matched. We're going to show it to you, yes, here, but then on the neckline so you can, because I don't think you're going to wear a pendant on your hand. It's a little difficult to do so, so I like to show it here just to give you another example of how that's going to look from a distance away where you're more used to wearing pendants. And then we're going to show you how we can do this really simply and easily and affordably, because I really want to make it a deal. So let's take a look at it up close and we'll try to get it to do its little balancing act again here. And we'll see what we can do for you on the price tag, because we are getting closer and closer to our final hour tonight, and we want to make sure that y'all have an opportunity to shop something. If you see something and you love it, then we got to make it an affordable deal. That's what we do here. That's where we take a lot of pride in making sure that you never have to say no on those pieces you love. So guys, you won't mind if I give it a little bit of help here, because that's why this is hardly ever on. This is just a little bit trickier of one to balance on its own. We're going to make this really easy, and I'm going to just blow it out right now so we can just send it out so I don't have to sit here and babysit it all day long. But you know what I'm going to do? You get a savings because of it. Diamonds notice in the bail as well. It's not even $29.99, which actually makes total sense. Every individual one of those ovals, we've seen it before. An oval stone with the halo surrounding with a bail would be easily $9.99. So all we did was do some simple math, come up with $3,000 and call it a day. We're going to take that price and do something magical with it and help you own it right now and get you a much, much, much better value than even $2,000. I need to sell it real quick before top of the hour gets here, because we got tanzanite on the way. And this is our Sierra Santa Maria. Look at the big diamonds. Bezel set, yes, I'm holding one of them. So you get 3 bigger bezel set diamonds. Then you get the bail encrusted in diamonds. Then you get the halos around them, and it's not $2,000. How about a BOGO? Oh, kind of that's where we're at. Buy one? Well, you're kind of buying right now 2 and getting 1 for free. Let's make it a little more interesting. How about buy 1, get 2 for free, and we make the whole pendant on its way, not even $1,000. I'm going to try. White, yellow, or rose gold, $999. And that would be, I know it's not the end of the month, and it's not the midpoint of the month, but here we are right in between, looking at maybe the best aqua value we've had in the entire month of March, where we came out really truly from the outset of March, and we just started bringing out all the best Sierra Santa Marias. And every single one of them, from big rings to smaller rings to pendants to earrings, they're all gone. And now this pendant is $9.99 to get you 3, not just any aquas, the Sierra Santa Maria best here. The best in color, the best in saturation, those beautiful sky blues. I know they can't all sit all at once at the very same angle to show you they're matching, but trust me, they are matched to perfection. And I'm giving it 60 seconds, Tony, and that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna see who's got it, and you can even change the gold. So yes, if you're more of a yellow gold fanatic, go for it. If you want to get rose gold and have a very interesting combination, you can do that too, but you are truly paying what you would normally pay. I mean, think if this wasn't here. If that wasn't there and that end piece wasn't there, what you would pay just for 1 oval in a pendant with bails with the diamonds, that would be $9.99 on its own. It's like you're buying 1 stone and we're throwing in all 3, all the labor that entails, all the workmanship that gives us, and yet here it is, under $1,000. Truly amazing. And it's here. It might be tanzanite time. We're getting there. Okay, so happy Wednesday, everybody. And we're so excited you're with us. We've got a really big tanzanite deal. It's about 8-9 minutes away. Got a few more pieces to show you up until that point. I do. We've got a really special ruby piece. There's a 17 karat 12 tanzanite, and you know what I did bring out? There's a new reduction on our largest diamond here. So let's just take a moment while the aquas are still here and give you a look at the one every single day you're asking for. Because every single day when you see our values on a 1/2 carat yellow diamond and a 1 carat yellow diamond and a 2 carat yellow diamond, you say, what is the largest yellow diamond you have? And ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls and pets, you are looking at the largest yellow diamond we have here. And the only reason it is here is one reason. I took it out of this box because I thought, if we're discounting tonight, I better take out the grandest of them all. This is the 3 carat 01 yellow diamond, and I believe the only reason it's here is twofold. It's a little bit modified in the cut. It's a cushion, but it's a modified cushion in that it's got a little extra different modified fastening within it. It is in solid two-tone gold. Those are very big diamonds on the sides. Those are fancy cuts as well. So it's all 3 diamonds fancy cut, which is elevating the price. That's why when you see $42,999 on this bag, like I'm going to show you, that's the other reason it's here. When was the last time I sold something for $43,000? Doesn't happen all that often. Worth $43,000 every day. What we actually sell for $43,000, not so much. This one is our 301 yellow. This is the only yellow diamond we have that goes up and over 3 carats. I've had others, yes, 5, 6 years ago, they're gone. This is the 301, the largest. Everything else is under 3 carats. Let's talk about 18 karat gold. You have the bezel and prong setting for the center stone. You have the white gold for the band, and then of course the setting of these really cool, it's not even exactly a kite cut. It's more like what I call an obelisk or an obelisk cut is really what it looks like, because they're super elongated, they're very long and narrow, and then you have this point at either top and bottom sides of the diamond that are set east to west. Let's take a look at it. We have a few minutes left till our Blue Wing Block D comes out. This is the 18 karat solid gold. It's out here because of one reason. There's a heavily reduced price on it that I have word is taking it to its lowest price it will ever be. It's a fantastic value already at $42,999. Here it is. There's the ring and there's that price tag. Not something we see every day. It's 18K, 301 cushion cut center VS yellow diamond, all natural. And then you have this really important 56 points in the 2. We are calling them kite cuts. They are not. They are very modified. They're specialty cut. They are really unique. Kite cuts would actually have the midpoint in the middle. This is where it's pointed on the very outsides. It's more elongated. It's actually going to be, so you're getting a quarter, well, they're actually about, if they're exactly the same size, they would be 28 points a piece. So those are good sized diamonds, but they tend to look bigger. There's a brand new reduction in the price. Couldn't be more excited about it because I know how many of you have been seeing the values we'd bring you on every one of our yellow diamonds, just thinking, well, if only they had a bigger stone. There's going to be a bigger savings. Here it is right now. Tapered prongs even in the corners. Remember, that's a dual setting for that yellow diamond. It is locked and secure. It's got the 4 prongs in the corners that are tapered in designer. It's got an entire bezel and basket around it too. So you are not lacking for some extra security. It's like it's a vaulted finish for your diamond. Those white diamonds are set atop the band, but also in a 4-prong setting. Do you see what I mean by fancy cut diamonds? This one's even got a fingerprint and it still looks good. I only bring it out because it's probably the last time I'm going to show it to you. Because, well, it's probably the day it's going to go. To be quite simple, it's the day it's going to find its home. And if it doesn't, in the unlikeliness that if it doesn't go, we'd be better served at this point giving it to the diamond wholesale marketplace that is starving for yellow diamonds right now. Because with the Argyle mine now closed for a few years, as it's been, the yellow diamond market is fiercely competitive. It's elevating in price tags by the day. Sometimes it seems like by the hour. And here is one of our best ever. It's our largest currently. It will probably be the largest we ever get to show you. I never say never, but you know, unlikely we get something larger in this type of environment. The yellow diamond prices, you've heard me talk about the 1 carats, how they went from Tucson, which was end of January, early February, to Hong Kong, which was basically beginning of March. We saw prices go up on the same darn diamonds, the same yellow diamonds from wholesale sources. The diamonds went up in a month's time. They went up from, we saw a 1 carat diamond go from $6,800 to $9,000. That's a $2,200 increase in a matter of 30 days on the same diamond. 30 days, that wasn't retail, that's wholesale. Think about what that means for the 3 carats. All of that was applying to a 1 carat stone, which are not readily available, but a whole lot more available than a 3 carat. And that's what we have here. 3 carat natural stone, take a look at it. We're gonna blow it out. If anybody would like this diamond ring, it is a 3-stone style, classic, but I love that all 3 of the cuts are fancies, and it's not even gonna be $15,000. The item number is 1112-601. That's one that I know it's an icon here. It's well known. It's so well known. It's been up here a million times. It is time for this to get a home. can no longer take up residence inside of our vaults. It's got to go. It's $42,999 on the bag. I like that Tony's going to say $10,000 off on me, but the good news is he already knows where I'm going. He knows I'm going way too low. I'm going better than 30, better than 22, better than even 20,000. And as diamonds, please remember, as diamonds get up into bigger sizes, they go up exponentially. So if you're thinking, well, I've seen a 2 carat go for 12,000, so a 3 carat must go for, I don't know, 15. Nope, that's not how it works. So difficult to get the bigger stones. Otherwise, we'd all be walking around with big old 3 carat diamonds on our hand. Maybe larger, you know, if they were all just equal. It doesn't work that way in the diamond world, especially in the yellow diamond world. I've got our best price ever. It's not even $15,000. I've had a lot of our 2 carats go for that price, and you know it. It's 1 collar, 1 ring, gorgeous on. I'll try it on again. It's not even going to be 15, 14, I can't believe it, but it's not even $13,000 or $12,999. It's going to our brand new low. This is why it's here tonight. That's why we're bringing it out. We have 2 minutes left till the top of the hour. Then the Tanzanite comes out to play. So it's time right now for this one to go, and it's not even $12,000. It's $11,999 tonight. That is our brand new price as of literally now. Brand new all-time low on our 3-stone yellow diamond ring that once again looks like this on the hand. Solid 18K. Remember, we upgraded the gold for you. Here's what it looks like on. So you really see how very prominent the points of the diamonds extend outwards, left and right. It gives you almost a bookended effect where even with this ring being about a size and a half too big for me, it stays really centered on the hand. You see that it's almost like, you know what it reminds me of? It's like if you had a hybrid between an emerald cut and one of those really cool elongated cushions, where you get the waterfall effect of light that runs right through the stone. It is giving some very special magic that an emerald cut alone would not do and a cushion cut alone would not do, because it is a modified fancy cut. So that is $11,999. Anywhere else in the world, you would actually pay more for a modified fancy cut than you would for a regular cushion or even a regular emerald cut. And look at how the depth of color gets even more saturated, more golden in tone through the middle of the stone. So just had to show it to you, just in case. I mean, the odds of there being a 3 carat yellow diamond seeker right now watching the show at this very moment that also understands that this was a $43,000 TVON ring and now it's under 12. I know, the odds are 1 in probably 100. But it's a good chance where if you're even that person who's not thought about a 3 carat, and now suddenly you're just magically in love with the diamond and you can see yourself wearing it. And remember, you have a money back guarantee, so it's not the end of the world because this is a more significant purchase. This is a substantial purchase you're making. It's the kind of purchase that in the real world, you're probably taking out second mortgages on the house, right? You're selling off all the rest of your jewelry, trying to afford or save up for that 1 3 carat diamond. That's not what's happening here. It's not costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. There are a lot of places, let's face it, where you can get into the 6-figure mark on a diamond like this. It's VS quality. It's over 3 carats. It's a fancy cut. It's got really big white diamonds on the sides. So there's a lot of worlds where this would be a 6-figure price tag, i.e. in the millions. And instead, it's under $12,000. It brings us to our top of the hour. Welcome to the show. It's our last hour of our Wednesday. We are live from Los Angeles. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We've got an hour to get you your requests, show you exactly what you want to see, mark it down, because if we can mark down a 3 carat yellow diamond, we can mark down anything tonight. And we have a blue wing block D that you haven't had the chance to purchase yet coming up right now. And it's our 7 carat 42, which we've shown you a couple little sneak peeks on. It's ready to go. So take a look one more time at the yellow diamond. I just want to make sure you see what that's all about. And then think about it, consider it, know that it's a one only. And then here we are, 112-3341 is happening. It's finally here. We've waited 2 hours and 1 minute to bring this out to all of you that are seeking one of the most, and remember, other people can throw around that term, best tanzanite. We got the best, we got the darkest, we got the red. How many times have you heard people say red flash? And you know what red flash looks like because you've seen ours. And if you hear other people talking about red flash and there's no visible red, then what exactly are they talking about? Here's what red flash is all about. This is our 742 emerald cut blue wing block D. They are literally the best since 1967, when this was first discovered and sourced. One mine has existed, one mine exists, and since 1967, the brave miners in Tanzania at the base of the Marilani Hills have been extracting this gorgeous blue zoisite from the earth, and it's a favorite of many. And yet, it wasn't until 5 years ago, let me see now, it's been 5 years, 3 months, and 2 days. You know it's a big deal when we can actually pinpoint the day it got here. 5 years ago, 3 months, and 2 days that we first brought Blue Wing Block D to you. And it's almost gone. It's March 20th, 2024. This is not a drill. It's almost gone. It's almost sold out, and I need to make the phone lines ring. So we're going to do it right now with our 742. It's a museum reserve, by the way. So there's all that extra red, even beyond our typical Blue Wing Block D. It has a carat 56 in diamonds. That is a bridge mounting. I don't know if there's any prettier way to show off the streaming, beautiful, bright lights of an emerald cut than with diamonds around it, but also under it. So that when you see the movement of the stone, even when it's on your hand, other people will see it, you will see it. When you see the stone move, you're going to see diamonds be their brilliant selves through the stone. Take all that red flash, take all that neon blue, take all that purple, and then still you've got the best of Tanzanite all time ever, and you're going to still see diamonds glittering and gleaming and sparkling from underneath. They look like they're set within the stone. That is why so many of us adore a bridge mounting. It's our top of the hour. Let's celebrate with a Blue Wing Block D, one of our last. Take a look at it. It's a beauty, isn't it? And it's got all the reds in the most powerful way. And I'm so excited that it's here. So excited. It's also a carat 56 in diamonds. And nobody's on the lines, right? It's Wednesday. What if I told you it's the last day we have blue wings? Every day could be. I don't ever know. Listen, I take things a day at a time around here. When you have as much jewelry as I got to show you every day, and I'm here a lot, like, you know, I take it a day at a time. I think we've got 4 or 5 more, but so it hopefully should last us through the weekend. But we're not talking about something we're going to see. Like in April, May, June, summertime, right? End of the year. Where's that Blue Wing Block D? It's gone. Maybe we'll do some kind of like, I don't know, could we do like do you think we should do like a buyback program? I'm just, you know, talking aloud here. Should we just talking aloud, thinking aloud, whatever? You know, feel like a buyback program, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out so we can continue to bring them, because I don't think we're going to bring you the other stuff. I did the other day and y'all went, ooh. Monday night I showed you for the first time ever. I actually had a stone that wasn't Blue Wing Block D. It was the first time I had a non-Blue Wing Block D, and it was here. And I kind of wish maybe I should bring it out again in case you weren't with me Monday, because it was also an emerald cut about this size. And the difference, it was the first time we actually got to show you side by side, so you don't have to just listen to me harp on it, but you actually saw it. And a lot of you said, ooh, yeah, that other stuff doesn't look so good. And it's what everyone else is selling, best case scenario. When you hear the other guys barking at you about, we got the best, we got the best, we got the best, it looks like that other stuff I had, which is good. It's 4A grade. This is more like 6A grade. It's the top of the top. It's only here. It's our exclusivo right there. And my job is to make sure that even on the quietest of evenings, and when we've got very few left, we're not moving the price up, as I'm supposed to do. We're moving them down, so that if you happen to be the caller who's intrigued by it tonight and says, I kind of like it, you get it, and you get a deal. That's my whole goal here. So let's make it easy. Oh, the red's coming through. And I haven't even popped it up to your eye level yet. You can choose any gold you want. You can get the size you need. We do all that. Look at that stone up close and get ready, because it's got, ooh, I've seen this price tonight, $12,999. Okay, the ring is so much better to look at, isn't it? But just so you know, that's where it's supposed to be tonight. Let's help you. Call me. I'm going to try it on, Tone. We got to try it on, get you familiar with the ring. And then we're going to see it out the door. Isn't that what's amazing about these shows live, first of all? A lot of people think, who is going to sit there on Wednesday night? Who's going to sit there and like watch every show live? You got to if you want to get in on the deals. They're one time. You get one time, one opportunity, one magic moment to get stones like this, because the people that are here live with us get the one-of-a-kinds, they get the deals. We don't leave things here. So that's why you got to be here, ready to go, ready to strike. This is not going to be $12,999. I'm not sticking with it. We got business to attend to. It's time to blow it out. Any ideas? Any ideas? We got some people on the lines. I think I like it. Well, you know what? I can't do $99.99. That's kind of the base rock bottom on the museum reserves. You know that, right? $99.99. That's as low as the museum reserves go. I haven't really done this tonight successfully, because the last time I attempted this was about an hour and 10 minutes ago, and it didn't go so well. We had like a one and done situation. It was an auction. In order to get away tonight, here's the deal. I can give you a $99.99 discount. That's the price. We're going to help you out. I really want to get, these opportunities are so fleeting, and I really want to get you the discount you need. Collectors, maybe it's not your first. That's okay too. Doesn't have to be your first and only. If you have any idea how many collectors we have, if you have one, you're a collector. If you have 2, 3, 4, one of every cut, one of every style, one for every day of the week, we have done, I think, a very, very good job of making that possible, taking the rarest in the world and still pricing it so that it's very affordable, so that if you do want to get another, or you do want to try an emerald cut, or you want to get a bigger size or a smaller size or whatever it is, you can do it. And yet you have a window that is closing here to get this material. I had a beautifully eloquent email from a longtime customer the other day that was speaking on exactly that. I may have to publish it. Myra, let me know if I can, because it was beautiful. It was like an ode to blue wing block Ds. It was the most eloquent, beautiful, but also tug at your heartstrings sad email about kind of our collective feeling here as gem lovers about this material going away, and what are we going to do after, and what's going to happen. And ultimately, we have to all smile, because we got to bring it to you. We got to share it with the world. But you got to get in. It's not too late yet, but it will be shortly. And we want you to have an opportunity where it's better than even $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000, which is now below $1,000 a carat, which, let's face it, even the lower quality material is not $1,000 a carat. Typically, it's more. We saw it in the wholesale trade last, 2 weeks ago? We saw in the wholesale trade, we saw block C material, which is very light, not overwhelming. Light material, and the light material is going for $2,800 a carat in wholesale and $3,000. It's just too much. Here's where we're under $1,000 a carat. I'm not starting at 7 because I know better. We need to get the phone lines rocking. 7,000, 6,000. How about 5? $5,000 for the whole ring? How about, remember, we can't forget there's a carat 56 in diamonds here as well. That's a lot of diamond weight. We can't ignore that. $10 increments, Tony. Let's not intimidate them yet. I got to move that open down, and I got to make sure the increments are teeny tiny, and we're going to make it better than 5,000 to open. Let's start at 4,500. Is this doing the rainbow thing too? Because I had an emerald cut the other day, or it was the Asher cut, and it was the reds and rainbows, I called it. I'm seeing the same thing happen here, where it's not only showing the red, there it is. It's like red walls. It's like, come on in to the Hall of Mirrors with all those bright pinky reds. And then you see the rainbow flashes from, look at that, the diamonds underneath. I mean, where'd those even come from? It's amazing. The stone seems to magnify. It doesn't lack in color through the middle. There's no window, there's no miscutting, there's nothing wrong. It's just the beauty of the bridge, allowing these works of art from Mother Nature to play together. And when they do, harmony. Not 45, because we have no open. I cannot afford to put this back in a vault tonight. It's got to go out to the shipping department is where it needs to go. First, we'll size it, then we'll ship it. If you need it changed in gold color, we'll do that first, and then we'll make the mounting in the yellow gold in your size, and then put that stone in it. It's not going to be 45. Let's do $4,000 to start instead. Even better. So little to pay when you've got, again, VS diamonds at a carat 56, and I know we're more or less ignoring that. And it shouldn't be. That's an incredibly important mounting. But the real star of this whole deal is the tanzanite itself. Do you want to get it going, Jason? What? He says no. What can I help you with, Jason? Oh yeah, do you need to see it again? I still have it, yeah. The Alexandrite bracelet from earlier. Let's take a little pause in this tanzanite just to show them the Alexandrite bracelet we had earlier. It's 1123570. Remember, it was that floral, almost floral meets vines, meets round Alexandrites, meets diamonds, meets texture, meets 18 karat gold. Tony's got the graphics up for you, Jason. That's the 38 points in the round Alexandrites. They're in every single section with the diamond leaves, with that texture. I'll show it on the wrist here as well. If you missed it, it's only $19.99, by the way. And it stays in the white gold, but it is 7 inches in its length. Does that mean we have nobody on the tanzanite after all? Because they're actually on the bracelet instead? Jess is talking about corgis back there, so I don't think she's on the Blue Wing Block D. Did you say you're giving your corgi away? What? Am I hearing this right? What am I hearing? Well, while we're at it, Peanut's up for adoption as well. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I am never home for that poor dog. I like see her once a week. I'm kidding before you call Animal Protection Services on me. I see her for an hour or two a day. All right, $4,000 we don't have. So we're talking corgis and we're talking Alexandrite bracelets and we have nobody on the Blue Wing Block D. And if I can help this along, let's do it. Maybe we just need, do we need like a Peanut cameo? Do we need Peanut to come in and do a show again? That's been fun, but we haven't done it in a few years, right? Peanut has not co-hosted in a while, so maybe we need to do that. No on the bracelet, Jason? All right, bracelet's still available. This is not going to be $4,000. My goodness, shame on me. Here I go again, discounting stuff I should not be discounting. That's the story of my whole life. It's not going to be $4,000, $39,000, $38,000, $37,000, $36,000. Let's go lower. I need calls. If you want to talk corgis, talk to Jess. If you want to talk Alexandrite bracelet, talk to Jason. Chihuahuas, you can talk to me. Or do you need any bracket advice? I can give you basketball bracket advice. Not necessarily good advice, but advice. I can help you with those. Let's do this, $3,500. And no, I'm completely unbiased this year, Tony. I have no team in the bracket. I mean, my women's team is a 1 seed. But yeah, and my mom wants me to root for her alma mater, so I will. They're a 3 seed. Illinois. All right, so Fighting Illini. Let's do this. $3,500. Let's sell it. Let's get this open. Let's get it going. Let's just get it going. Yes, go ahead.
Nadine called in to say that she got Congolese tourmaline in today.
Yeah?
Says it's exquisite.
Oh, Nadine? Nadine, thank you so much. I was hopeful she was bidding on the auction. She's not, but she did call because she got a special Congolese tourmaline in the mail today, and she says it's exquisite. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so happy to hear that, Nadine. Thank you. Enjoy it and wear it well, and we don't have an open on this one. So let's move along. This would be a first. Mark the time. March 20th, 2024, 9:15 p.m. Pacific Coast time. I don't have a Blue Wing Block D going out the door. It, I don't think has happened in 5 years, 3 months, and 2 days. No open. No open. The mounting, I know our jewelers don't like me saying this because their work is amazing. And they put so much time. These bridge mountings are a labor of love. That's the term. I don't know how much they really love it anymore. These bridge mountings are a pain in the you-know-what to make. They're exquisite though, so we can't stop. They're so well done. They have so much. I know you guys love gold weight. I know you love big diamond weight. So this just has it in spades. I don't have a $3,500 open, except I noticed we have backed up calls all of a sudden. So I think maybe with that broadcast delay, we may have it. I don't even know if we're going to see anything for the rest of the night at this rate because we've got only 44 minutes left. But let's at least take a look at this and see if we've got an open after all. I'm hoping we do. And I'm going to try it on again just in case you missed it earlier. Just don't give away your dog. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Verifying. Oh, it's music to my ears. I heard verifying, Tony. I heard it. I heard it. It's not a definite, it's not an open, but we're verifying. Yes, Jason, not on this one. Jason, you don't look thrilled. Would you rather be somewhere else right now? Is giving away jewelry not your thing? You are facilitating giving away museum level jewelry right now. That's exciting, right? I'm not gonna, do we have 35? We got it. Well, we got it. So good. We got it. And all those backed up calls that hung up, call us back. I know we didn't have any operators, we do now. They were all on other things, they're free. We've got you the access to get right in right now. We have the open, so it is gonna sell. So my streak of 5 years and 3 months and 2 days is still intact. We're gonna sell every blue wing we bring out. This is at $3,500. I know, we're getting to that point, and I find, I've said this before, and I need you to tell me if it's not the case. I feel like this kind of lack of participation in blue wing block Ds lately must mean one thing. It must mean you already have them. And I really hope that's the case, because the second those calls start coming in, when I'm standing up here doing live shows on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, and the second we have calls every single day where I have to announce, I don't know how many times a day that we don't have anymore, is going to be painful. You are going to see actual tears. When I have to tell you every single day that we don't have anymore, they're sold out, they're gone, they're done, it's over, that is going to be tough for me to do, because I know how much we have loved them, and we've kind of gotten in this comfort zone of like, they'll always be here. I'm hoping it's just the fact everybody's got one, everyone's satisfied, the collections are where you want them to be. But if it's not, and if you want to add an emerald cut, or if you want, and I'll tell you, it is my absolute favorite, and take it for what it's worth, there's something about a stone. Especially, I have a diamond and emerald cut, I like that. But honestly, there's something about really rich colored gems, vibrant neon, you know, purples, blues, and reds. I think the emerald cut is second to none. If it's that ultimate museum reserve level of saturation, there's nothing like an emerald cut. Paired with those colors, the way they bounce off the step facets, the way it just wows you, you will be amazed. And I know that TV can only do so much justice to these pieces. That's why, as someone who looks at this stuff every day in person, you've got to rely a little bit on me telling you this looks even better in person. It really does. Don't believe it. That's why we have a money-back guarantee for you. That's why we have the time you get it at home. You still have weeks to decide. Make sure it's right. I don't want you to keep anything you don't love. If you don't love it, I don't want you keeping it. My goodness. Don't keep it if you don't love it. You have to be like, seriously, like heart pounding, palms sweaty, in love with your piece. If you don't have that reaction, it ain't for you. But if that is your reaction, and I wholeheartedly believe it will be, then this is where you've got to dial in and jump in, because they are running out. So let's give it a final 2 minutes, because all that said, we have one bidder and we are looking for more. $10 increments only. So yes, go ahead, Tony. Yes, they're done with me. Tony's like, can you please? Let's see the ring. There it is. And we're going to start a final 2 minutes, and then it's going to be gone. Jason, Andy, anybody verifying on this one? Anybody verifying? You got a whole minute 50, which I know sounds like a lot of time, until you realize a lot of that, the reason we give you 2 whole minutes is because there is a delay. And so you need to start dialing right now, just to have the chance to be connected into our phone bank before this clock hits 0, before the auction officially ends, before it's sold to, heaven forbid, somebody else. If you want to have that ring or just try it and see what it is about in person, this is the time to do it. We have now a minute 20 remaining. It's 80 seconds away from being sold. I can't say enough about the color, the size, the gleams, the glows, the neons, the reds, red walls, really. I mean, look at that. Red walls throughout that stone. And this is the bridge. Look at how, oh, my favorite angle. Look at this. You get to see the depths of the stone. Still going to hover right above that double row in diamonds that runs underneath, but you have the whole depth of the stone, the pavilion as we call it, to appreciate. You're not just looking at the top of the stone, you're seeing in. Another beautiful part of the bridge. You get to see in. You get to see more than meets the eye of your stone. You get to appreciate more of that 7 carats 42 instead of just the top table facet and surface. And here it is on the hand. And do not be shy about choosing your gold color. Do not let the white gold hold you back if that's not your preference. If you want yellow, if you want rose, I am making that a possibility for you, and there's no extra charge for that. There's not a penny you pay. We pay dearly. You don't, we do. So that is your option, because we believe not only should you get the opportunity, the value, the best quality in the world, literally, not hyperbole, but the best quality out there. Do not let your eyes deceive you. You know, if it's on TV and no matter what they're saying, it's the best, it's the best, it's the best. If it looks lighter, it's not the best. If it's miscut and it's got a big old window in the middle, you know what a window is, right? When you look at the center of a stone and you see a lack of color, it's like you see this open window, as it's called, right? You know it when you see it. That's a bad cutting. And then it looks like it's pale or like a different lighter color in the middle. There's no window here. That is ideally cut. It is the ideal color. You get neons and reds where usually even in the best of block Ds, there are none. You're getting all of that. And do we have 3510? Yes or no? Because we got to sell it. White, yellow, or rose in your size. This is unbelievable material. And nobody, I don't care what they say, nobody outside of TVON has a better quality of material than we do. It is right here. Do we have 3510? I got to know. I'm holding out because I know we had someone verifying. They're just trying to, whatever they're trying to do, verify, right? Got to make sure they're real bidder. And so, yes. Oh, she got it. Who was that? Oh, Neil. And at first I was like, Nia Paula. I was like, that's a pretty name, but it was Neil and Paula. Thank you guys so much. They shopped the Alexandrite bracelet earlier. Yay, thank you so much. How are we doing on the tansy? 3510, you got it? Sold, congratulations, that's out of here. What should we show you in the end of the show? Well, we still have 35 minutes. Oh, I know. We've got beautiful morganite coming right up. We're gonna go to the beautiful rich, very rich. Okay, what is happening? We go from neon and red flash, and now, oh my goodness, like there are diamonds within this stone. This is where, you know what I think I need to do? The other day I showed you that regular tanzanite. I've been saying this for a while. I need to just go out and buy one of every stone. Like in its normal variety, like the stuff you shop anywhere else, whether it's from a network or a store or whatever, online seller. I should just go buy myself one of everything and show you what, like every time, like, oh, here's what normal morganite looks like. Here's what normal aqua looks like. Here's what normal emerald looks like. Here's what normal ruby. I need to do that. Like have myself a master set, like people do with diamonds, right? Diamond dealers do this. They walk around with a master set of diamonds because sometimes your eye cannot differentiate between a D and an E color. So you walk around with a master set so you can put up your D and your E color next to your diamond that you're looking at, and then you can tell, right? Sometimes you need the visual. I should do that because when we did it with tanzanite, it was eye-opening. Because how do you know if you don't know, right? But that's all that came to mind because when I look at this morganite, you realize they just don't normally look like this. And I know it gets repetitive because everything we bring is the best of quality because that's what we do. We purposely make that our mission. But on this one, item number 11225557 is exquisite morganite cushion cut square. So that's a nice cut, very fancy, elegant, a little more distinctive, right? Then we've added pink diamonds as the initial halo there. Really good, strong, bigger by the way. They're nice big sizes too. We saw some pink diamonds in our Alexandrites earlier. They were more melee stones, which means a small accent size. These are really not a small accent size. They're quite jumbo. And it's 44 points in the pink and 40 points in the white. And I always reference almost a butterfly look to the way the white diamonds are situated on the sides. They almost look like butterflies. And then the diamonds will continue further down the band. But there you have that ultimate pinky level. And just going to do that because I needed to do that like 20 minutes ago. But we need a clean slate here. There we go. Much better. Boy, Tony, you really sealed that wheel on today. Didn't want to come off. Here we are. 2.5 carats private collection pink. Not a peachy, not a light blush. I mean, look at it. It's got pink diamonds around it. So that's the easy comparison to make. It's like a stronger version of the pink diamonds, right? Is the morganite. That's unusual. It's normally a light peachy pastel, barely there color. Sometimes has more peach, some more orange brown. This is a pure pink. So rare. And it's going to be a really cool deal. I just want to make it easy. Look at that. See how it's distinctive because it's a little bit longer on the sides that reach up to the pink diamond halo and shorter on the outside. So that's what gives me the kind of butterfly feel, I believe, or almost stars or florals, but to me it looks like a butterfly. So just something kind of cool and abstract to make it interesting, or X's and almost an O, right? So it's a million ways it can be interpreted in the design, but what ultimately starts the whole ball rolling is the color, and therefore it's the quality, because color equates to quality. The better color you have in colored gems, may they be rubies, emeralds, sapphires, tanzanites, or morganite, it is about color. Color is the priority. That is always mission number one. Get yourself the best color. That's always the priority. And that is where this stone excels. It is with the color. Most morganites, barely there. It looks more like our white wall, colorless. It's the same thing as aqua. It's the sister to aqua, right? Aquamarine, blue beryl. Morganite, pink beryl. They share a lot of those same traits where they're usually very, very light, almost no color, right? They can be colorless. And then maybe in a certain angle, you see a little hint of blue or a little hint of pink in the case of aquamarine and morganite respectively. Here's where you're getting that ultimate saturation level in the morganite. It kind of looks like a pink diamond, doesn't it? Mission accomplished. Because last time I had a 1 carat pink diamond, it was $70,000. This would be the look of having a 2.5 carat pink diamond, and yet is not $70,000, and it's not even $7,000 either. So a major value happening right now. Big moment here for our Wednesday night. And I encourage you, as always, to dial in early since you know how limited we are. So call in, be quick on the phone lines. We only have 30 minutes left in our Wednesday to shop and party together. And then it's going to be see you tomorrow night time, which, oh, do we have a Thursday? Do we ever have a Thursday for you? But first, not 7, not 6, not 5, not 4, and not 3. At $29.99, that goes. But lucky for all of us, we're shopping the latter portion of a Wednesday, and I ain't sticking to $29.99. It's not about what can be the price that gets it at home. It's about giving you value to the point that you say, I'd be silly to miss out on that. That's where we're going on pink beryl. So rare, it's not even associated with a birthstone month. It's not going to be 29, like emerald is, right? Its counterpart emerald is, it's May. Its counterpart aqua is for March. This stone, no, too rare. And it's not even going to be $29.99. We can scrap $19.99 right now, and I'm going to try it on because you need to see the style, the side-to-side design elements that make it so detailed and so balanced on the hand, where you see there how even your crisscrosses on most fingers, and this is what allows you to, even if you're going a bigger size than, like, let's say a size 7 it's in, you can see the diamonds continue down the sides. Furthermore than just that little butterfly design, so to speak, you've got diamonds that really continue and really look great, so that even if you're going for a bigger ring size, as you wear it on the hand, you're going to see nothing but those stones side to side. It's not $19.99 either. We'll keep on going, so don't wait to get on the phone lines here. We really want you to have it. And with 44 points of those really good size pink diamonds, I think we see the value. But to go lower than 19, lower than 18, lower than 1777, yeah, this is where we're trying to move some jewelry even at the very end of this weeknight and make it even better than $1,600 night. Skip $1,599. Let's go all the way. $1,499 only, and 84 points in diamonds, where the majority are pinks, is coming your way. As is in two-tone gold. Rose and the white together. That's how it will have to remain. That beautiful cushion cut square, that's a more unusual cut as well. 2.5 carats in size, $14.99, 60 seconds. That's our final low. If you have any requests, I know we have a few items from way early in the show that are still here. So if there's anything you're thinking about, you know what else is still here? The 301 yellow diamond. Oh, the big rubellite is still here too. 2 of our alexandrites and the major opal. And turquoise earrings. Oh my goodness. That's it. Everything I named. That's what's here. And then we got some really affordable pieces as well that we're going to do a nice little blowout wheel for you on. What is happening here with this? We've got a Tavita color change garnet. I think it's been about a year since I've seen one here. We've got a good one coming up, and it's the blue garnet, not the brown, the blue. These are so attractive. Look at that blue, actually kind of green blue, and then it goes to red. We'll see that. Who would like the morganite? That's the big question here. Who is going to take that morganite? There's a really rare sapphire. Oh, this is pretty. Natural and heated sapphires are all the rage here right now. I've got an exotic color of one coming up. It's a blend of colors. So we'll see that next. And $14.99, would you like this one? Yes, maybe. We'll think about it. All right, keep calling on the Morganite. Pink and white diamonds together, looking fabulous. I know it's a little, sits a little unevenly on the wheel because it can't balance on those big diamonds, but there it is. Perfectly balanced ring, made to perfection, all symmetrical. Everything about it is just right. Just giving enough design elements to make it unique and different on the sides, but really classic at the same time. It's just a nice little departure. Doesn't look like every other ring that's basic, but nothing that's too out there wild. So you ensure that you're going to have a piece that you'll love forever. Okay, so let's talk about a sapphire. This is a quick one only. I'm going to do little rapid fire one onlys here that are just really reduced. And I'll reduce them further for you for the end of our night. So this is going to be a sapphire that is truly pinks and purples completely blended. I would say it's like, we've seen Winzas where it's half and half. This is a blending of pink and purple together. It's item number 112, 1988. And this is an all natural sapphire. You got a big size as well. So it's going to be our 1 carat 11. It also has, oh, it's unheated, which is very, very important because most sapphires are heated. And that it helps out their color and their clarity. This one is not, probably because it didn't need any help. It looks pretty good. What are you going to do to improve upon perfection? You can't. So they said, here it is. We just need to facet and polish it. And now we added a 65-point diamond mounting. That's a classic with it. You can change the gold color. Get ready. I'm going to do some really affordable because I know we've been hanging out in the museum a lot tonight. So end of the show is here. Let's do some really big giveaways. Not that this isn't a museum level stone in its own right. It's just a matter of, can we have a little different price point than $4,500 or $3,500? And the answer is yes. But the problem is there's only one. That seems to be the caveat always, is that great deal, only one. So that's why you dial in early, because it's not $3,500, $2,500, or $1,500. It's any gold you want, any size. And here it is on the hand as well. Oh, if this isn't just perfect. Look at that. Perfect size, classic mounting, rich jewel tones of pinks and purples together. And it's under $1,000. We ain't done. It's not $9.99 either. One caller gets it. It will be, trust me, a lot of people on the phone lines here. It's the first caller that takes it. I only have the one, and it's not even $9.99. $8.99, first caller, $8.88. One only. Let's give it 30 seconds. Then I think I need to bring out that Tavita color change as well. We have a phenomenal garnet that changes color. So we'll show, and we rarely see them ever. So we'll do that. We'll see who's got the sapphire. Obviously 20 seconds to go, and I don't know if it's going to last that long because we do have backed up calls. And there is also a pink tourmaline in a pear shade. I think this new ruby piece is exquisite. By the way, if anyone needs a larger emerald cut tanzanite, I do have a 1712. I'll just put that out there. This sapphire is gone. Let's take a look at its counterpart ruby here. This is a designer piece. I flashed it earlier. It's going to combine, oh, this is cute, right? Oh, when it does that, it looks like a roller skate. But don't worry, it doesn't look like a roller skate when it's on your neckline. It's just kind of the way it's oriented here. But it is going to be item number 112-3565. It's brand new right now. The sapphire, by the way, is spoken for. And now we're going to get into invisibly set Burma rubies, which are invisible set sapphires and rubies from earlier, and different designs are gone. This has a total carat weight here of 77 points. And one more thing, it's more of that designer opulence we love. 18K, solid gold here. And it's got these beautiful blocks, or almost quadrants, of princess cuts that are set in a border. Remember, side to side setting here. No gold in between. But then it's got the border of the mirror finished white gold. That's all 18K. Then those big bezel set diamonds at the base, pave up top. Diamond weight is 15 points. I'm going to throw in the 18 karat gold chain to come with it, which is an adjustable box link chain. Looks like liquid because it's so silky. That's what a box link does. It gives you that fluidity. It gives you smoothness. It gives you this versatility. Look at that. That's what it looks like from a distance. I'll give you the up and down size here, but I want you to see what I mean by that. It just, doesn't that look beautiful? Just that chain. And here's what I mean by adjustable. There's going to be a bead that slides. There's a little silicone bead inside that gold there that's going to slide to make it shorter if you want it to be. It's 18 inches maximum length, but you can make it any length shorter than that to the specific length you need. Doesn't have to be 1 inch increments. It can be any length you want. You can make it a 17 and an 1/8 inch if you want to. You can make it a 15 and a 1/4 if you want more of a choker length. Here it is from a distance, just so you can see the pendant itself is 1 inch, top to bottom, actually a little more than that, about 1 inch and an 1/8. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline, and it is staying in the white gold, coming with the chain for free. $29.99 piece that's going lower. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, just so you can just get another size reference here, just to kind of see what that's going to look like. It does have the spring ring closure, but it's a little larger than typical spring rings as well. Let's go back up close and take a look at what we can do on the price tag. And by the way, there's 2 bales that you can utilize if you want to. So see, there's that larger bale up top, and then you have that midsection, so you can even put the chain through that middle point of the pendant as well if you would like to. But it's going to be better than $29 or $19.99. We only have the one. Huge designer piece, great looking style, totally unique, and it's not even $1,900 or $1,500. And boy, all of our princess cut everything tonight has been going. So we really want to make sure you have a chance to pick it up as well. And it's going to be, how about this, $12.99. That's it, one caller, $1,299 for some designer 18K. And then it's color change garnet time. We got a good one in a signature halo design. The classic mounting really in jewelry overall. It's about the halo. The classic halo cannot go wrong. So we have that for you. Plus, we may do a big blowout on a fawn diamond here. It's one of our bigger ones, actually. It's a carat 29 in size. Look at this fawn diamond we have. Oh, that's pretty, with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds around it. But before we do that, here's our color change garnet that you've probably been anticipating. It's a, wow, it's all ready. This is like our Alexandrite. Tony, did you put some extra hot lights or some incandescent lights in here when I wasn't looking? Because this is like, we have the Alexandrites turning purple red. Now we have the TVON garnet going from a blue-green, where I'm seeing purples and reds now together. That does not usually happen. It's a testament to the strength of the color changeability of the stone. Item number is 1120383. And there's one. Get ready. There's a big value, but there's obviously going to be, this is the same situation I think we ran into with the sapphire. It's going to be a nice markdown. There's going to be a lot of people anxious for it. We have one stone, and it's an elongated oval. Carat 19 is the size. 52 points is the classic diamond halo here among the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stones. So they're all big. They're over half, or rather over 5 points each. And we're going to do any gold you want too, because it's too rare of a stone to limit you. I look at it that way, is we're probably going to get one chance in our lifetimes to own a color change TVON garnet. So I look at it this way. We got to make sure it's in the gold color that you really want. Because if you see the opportunity and then, oh, it was perfect except for the gold color, I don't want that to hold you back. So it doesn't need to here. We'll get you any gold color you need. Those are big diamonds. Obviously a little bit over 5 points a piece. That is no longer just a typical accent size. That's a big round brilliant. So we have all of that in your choice of gold color, in your size, under $1,000 yet again. I know this is a tougher stone to gauge pricing on because you don't see it anywhere else, but let me tell you where it started here, $44.99. Now it's going under $1,000, and again, it's a first caller scenario. So you do have to be quick on the phone lines, and we have 19 minutes. So whatever it is that you're thinking about or want to see again, please let me know so that we can, set aside some time, make sure we show it to you before we go, because we're running out of time. We're running out of airtime on this Wednesday night. This is not $9.99 either. No, it is not. It's not going to be $8.99. This is officially, I think, our biggest value of the whole show. And it's happening right now, and it's not $8.99, it's $8.88 to the very first caller. And then we might as well bring out the big fawn diamond, and I mean big. It's not a 1 carat, it's a whole nother almost third of a carat to go beyond that. So we will see that on the way. You have to let us know if you have any other final questions, requests, anything we can show you tonight. I got to try this on really quickly because it's probably headed on out of here. And then it looks like we're going to finalize our evening here with a very large and impressive fancy diamond, and it is a major round brilliant. So we'll see who's got that one. That's what it looks like from a distance. Throw on a wonder ring or two if you want to frame it, stack it, create a beautiful set, ring guards. I mean, those are the options you have with a classic halo. And now it's really looking red. The reds are dominant now. They really are. Now you see from a distance, do you see it? The reds and purples coming through are stronger than the blue-greens because it's a little different angle of light here than it is up close. So this one's got to go. We're not leaving an 888 color change garnet over a carat. That is fascinating. Sometimes on TV, the reds look more purple because they're not a full color change taking place. That looks like downright red right now. So we're going to show the fawn diamond against my better judgment here because you know what? It's my favorite piece we have left. And when it comes to giving away diamonds, I don't know if there's anything I'd rather do than take a really unusual color and shape of diamond and blow it out. And we've got 18 minutes to do it. So let's just find this one a home. New one tonight, not just the fawn. If that is still here, I don't know. I don't know. Some crazy things going on. But that is a rare, rare, rare stone, Tavita. We had a color change garnet more recently out of Marilani. That's out of Tanzania. It's a green to red. And I don't mean like this. It's got that mint green color, almost like a savarite, and then goes to red. This is different and even more exclusive and rare out of the Kenya region. So let's talk about this fawn diamond. If you'd like that color change garnet that's still here, this is stunning. We've decided to take one of our most important diamonds left, and I know that all the collectors that, you know, the powers that be here at TVON are collectors at the core. We all love to collect gems. It's really, I say that, you know, every day we as gem collectors ourselves kind of need a little bit of, I think we need a little metal to even really, sometimes we don't really necessarily want to share from a selfish perspective as the selfish gemstone obsessed that we are. It's really hard to give away gems like we do here every single day, but it is, after all, what we've committed to do is bring you not just ordinary great stones, not just high quality stones, but really elite level to the point of private collection worthy. That's where this diamond falls into place because it's a carat 29. You know as well as I do, it's not an uncommon cut. Round diamonds are very common, but the problem is when you end up getting some of the rare fancy colors of diamonds like this one, a fawn, which is champagne and pink together, you really don't see a lot of big rounds. And the reason for that is because, again, you know it, it's wasteful. It's a wasteful cut. So almost every time we've seen a significant fawn diamond, yellow diamond, pink diamond, etc., if it's an exotic color, we tend to see it in an oval or a cushion. And that's because they're a little less wasteful. The round brilliant cut is the ideal cut for diamonds because it's going to show off all the beautiful brilliance that you have. But it's rare because it's wasteful. They don't want to waste a little tiny bit. So we're looking at something brand new tonight. It's item number 2316. It is not a 1 carat. We're always excited to see a 1 carat yellow, pink, champagne, fawn, or anything. This is a 129. So it's that super elite level of diamond we love because it's collector, right? It's the ones the ownership wanted to keep, I wanted to keep. You know, I got to name this special collection of stones many years ago. Yeah. Which one? Oh, good, the ruby one. Thank you so much. Ruby pendant is sold. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy it. And then still have the color change garnet as far as I know. So if you'd like, oh, Tavita's gone as well. Thank you so much. And now here we go with our 129. This is the center stone size. Then 14 points in the pink diamond halo and another carat 06 in the white diamonds. Lots happening. 120 total weight in diamonds on the sides. That would be 249 in total overall diamond weight on this ring. We usually see those for about, what, $12,000? Let's skip it. Not $11,999 for this specialty 129 round brilliant. The last couple items of the show, guys, they're all gone. This one, my mission is, well, probably it's not going to take 14 minutes. We have 14 minutes left. This one's going to go sooner than that because of where I'm going to price it. It all simply boils down to how low I'm going on this very important ring. It's, oh, this is like fancy diamond collector heaven here. It's the moment to get in. Like everything else, you got to dial quickly. It's not going to last. Let me go ahead and try this on for you so we can see right up front what kind of size this is giving you, because it is, this is a pretty big deal. This is a mounting that we've done before. And typically we do it with yellow diamond in the middle, centered up, and then nothing but white diamonds around it. You might remember that $6,500 famous yellow diamond ring, but this is an upgrade to that because A, it's not a 1 carat, it's a 129. B, it's not a yellow, it's a fawn, which has elements of pink. And C, we didn't just add white diamonds, we added the double halo with the pink first and then the white. So yes, tons of diamond weight overall, but you get there with 3 different colors. All round brilliance, but really important. That size and that center is so exquisite and rare. You know as well as I do if you've been watching, we don't see a lot of anything over 1 carat and a fawn, and now it's happening right now. And you don't have to pay $12,000 either. Only for 1 caller. Let's come in and take a closer look. Why? I want you to see the VS quality. This is a VS diamond. Keep that in mind. It's a VS clarity graded center. All the side stones, of course, are, but that center stone gleaming with all the flashes of the rainbow, all VS. Exquisite. Double halo, diamonds down the sides. It's a major upgrade to that $6,500 first ever yellow diamond ring we brought you way back 5 years ago. And some of you know because we've had it since. I'm going to blow this out, and remember what you're getting is a premium level of diamond because of the color and the size. We talked about this extensively when I brought out the 301, which by the way is still here. The 301 yellow diamond, which is our largest yellow diamond in inventory, is still hanging out, and I showed it to you tonight, and it had a brand new markdown price, which was like this. This one is going to be less money, and I got to make this quick because we only have 12 minutes, and so I'm just going to take this price tag, which at my lowest, my bright red, don't go any lower, is $99.99. I am going lower, because we're going to get this home and in a hurry too. And then we'll have time hopefully for a few other things as little extra bonuses for our grand finale. But it's not going to be $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000, $4,000. And suddenly we've hit the mark where at $39.99 that will go. You don't get 2 carats 49 in diamonds without spending $39.99. Especially when, obviously there's a lot of ways you could arrive at that destination, but when the center stone is really what's making the difference there, from going from a 1 carat like we typically see to a 129 in the round brilliant, that's what's contributing to so much rarity here. But it's not $39.99 either, because we have just minutes. We've got to move this ring and it'll go. You probably are best leaving it the way it is with the rose and the white, but if you absolutely know, I would really, really strongly recommend it that way. It's just a little bit of rose gold for the setting of the center and then the pink diamonds and the rest is white. Trust me, you want to leave it that way would be our strong recommendation here. However, not going to be $39.99. Forget about even $2,999. Suddenly we've hit the jackpot of diamond rings here. $249 total weight, and it's not going to be $29.99 either. This is why you can't miss a minute all the way to the very end of a show, because you never know what kind of grand finale I'm going to pull out and bring you some amazing discounts here at the very end of the night. And it's also not $29.99. Do we dare? Oh, I've dared. It's usually truth or dare. This is truth and dare. And the truth of it is, this has got to be one of the biggest diamond values we've seen in all of our existence. And here it is happening in the wee hours of a Wednesday night. Yes?
Can you measure the length of it?
Of course, like inches or millimeters. What do they prefer? Because millimeters sometimes is kind of a jewelry measurement. And you guys, we usually use a ruler. So ruler? Inches, you got it. So let's just bring out the ruler here. So what I'm going to do is align the ruler with, I think they want the widest point of the centerpiece, right, Jason? So that's going to be really exactly at a ½ inch. And that'll be the same side to side as it is top to bottom. That's just the big kind of overall square cushion of the double halo you have. So a ½ inch is what I would say. And then, of course, for reference, there it is on my ring finger. And we're going to do better than $29.99. Watch this. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be so important to dial in early. Please don't wait. Just give yourself that advance like that. Just put yourself right at the front of the line here. And we got callers already. I got 2 callers and now a third. Thinking about it already. Really important ring. Not even going to be 29 or 28. Remember, this is what happens. Final 9 minutes. We're in our final 9 minutes of the show. We got to make magic happen. See, I could have shown you anything. I could have shown you a cheapy piece. I could have shown you a $500 piece. I went for the big dog, right? The big one. The one that everyone would see the value. Everyone knows the deal. I think we're all fairly well versed now on the diamond world, especially the big diamond world. We're lucky enough to have them on a semi-regular basis. And You know these fawns don't come along very often, and this is not even $28.99. We've got literally 8.5 minutes. This one's going to go. And hopefully soon enough that we'll have enough time to show you a few other pieces before we do. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. But this is wild. $28.88, not going to be. $249, remember, total weight here. This is in the more common version. In the yellow diamond with all white diamond version, the ring is $6,500. Why would we be so far under 50% off of that price when it's a really exotic upgrade on several fronts? The 129 center stone is major. The pink diamond edition, instead of just white diamonds, you have pink diamonds and white diamonds together. It's not even $28.88. This is the time. If you haven't dialed in, give us a call. Take a look. Not going to be $2,800. We're blowing it out right now. It's $2,799. And it'll be gone. 60 seconds, I think will be fair. 60 seconds to peruse it, to think about it, but more importantly, to run over to your phone and start dialing that number, because that's really important. It is such a really good value. $27.99. And that's it. 40 seconds. Going on the hand again. $249. How many times, and you know it, how many times have we watched the show and we've seen 2 carats total weight, 220 total weight, less exotic diamonds, and they're over $4,000 all day long. We've got 20 seconds and we're verifying, oh my goodness, this is such a good value, and it's the pink diamonds with it. It's the pink diamonds that you know, it's such a small detail, right? Because they're the smaller stones of the bunch, right? They're the smaller, but they're the most exotic of all. And they're there to bring out those subtle pinks of the fawn diamond, which is the pink and champagne together. And to get, there are dealers all over this world right now. There are diamond dealers all over the world. I mean, I can speak for certainly the wholesale district of Los Angeles, which I drive literally through every day. But truly, truly, do you know what diamond dealers, where that's all they do? They deal in diamonds, they trade diamonds, they work in nothing but diamonds. Diamond dealers would be ecstatic to pay $2,800 for just a center stone of 129 in size, not even caring about the quality of the stone or the color for that matter. Can you imagine? We have 1 carat white diamonds here. Every so often we'll have a 1 carat white diamond. We'll have a 1 carat round brilliant. We'll have a 1 carat. They're $4,000 loose. I have 1 carat, if you ever need one, if you ever need a white diamond, I have 1 carat round brilliant diamonds. They're white diamonds. They're a dime a dozen. I have no shortage of them. There are 1 carat white diamond round brilliants here. They are sold loose for $4 grand. $4,000. They're not set in anything. They don't have any side stones. They certainly don't have pink diamonds coming with it. They're $4,000 for a 1 carat diamond solitaire loose. This 129 exotic color. This set with 14 points in pink and 106 in white. That's 120 just of side diamonds. That's why it gets to $249 overall. And yes, let me try it on the hand again because I think it's gone. It better be, because $27.99 is not for the faint of heart, even around here. We're used to values. We expect them. We demand them. We're all about the values. We're never not going to bring you the values. That's just all about what we do. We commit to it. But I got to tell you, that is one of our superstars of all of the diamond deals I've ever brought to you. What a privilege it is. I know we're in the wee hours here. It's the final few minutes. We're down to 4.5 minutes in the show altogether. But this is the one that's got to go. And I would leave it as is. Tell us your ring size. We do specific sizes from quarter, half, 3/4, and full sizes. So if you just are sick of having to go out and shop full 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s, well, we do all that customization because not everybody's a perfect size, whatever. We can do those quarter, half, and 3/4 sizes. That's important to remember. This is a lot of value for $27.99. It is in solid two-tone, 14 karat gold, and you're getting 2.5 carats almost in diamonds. It's amazing. It is amazing. Take it from someone who sells jewelry every day. Fine jewelry every day, every day. I gotta say, that's the value. Yes. Who did? You got it. Where's Judy calling us from? Big opal still here. Gonna remind you about this big opal. Big opal. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much. Okay, so I need to show you this in case you missed it. This is the ICYMI. You know, in case you missed a deal. It was earlier. It's our largest opal. It's $898 in a fabulous lightning ridge. Let me zoom back so you can see the whole thing. Item number on this one, Tone, was 1123651. And here we go. Platinum. Uh-oh, we have 3 minutes. No, say it's not so. Why did the show go by so quickly? $898 in the black opal out of Lightning Ridge, Australia. It's a 101 diamond weight that consists of tapered baguettes, beautiful marquise, some big rounds, and it's all as is, but tell me your size. I'll make it in your size, and this one, just to remind you, is the big one here. If it's 9 carats, it looks like it's almost 20, and it's gonna be $39.99, all set in platinum. And watch this move, because opals never, ever just wanna sit stationary. The whole point is the play of color. Let the colors play. You gotta move it. Expose it to different angles, different lights, different environments, and then watch these colors come through. Better yet, I'm going to flip it around the other direction so you can see there are those aquas. Look at the top point of that stone. Look at this. It's like a roval too. It's got some depth to the stone certainly, and then you've got this roval shape to it, very distinct pattern, the way the bright neon greens roll through these cobalt blues, and that is set in solid platinum. So I just wanted to recap that for you, and here it is on the hand. It's down to $39.99, and you know, when you see it in real life, there's quite a bit of purple, and there is a little bit of gold into it. I just had to admire that away from the hot lights for a minute because it's got some extra colors you're not even seeing, which is pretty typical with opals. They get a little shy on national TV. Some of us do, you know, and you know, they don't always look at their most vibrant, lively nature. But this is one that if it's wowing you now, get ready, because it's going to really just take you to another world when you see this in person. And we have now our final minute and a half. Remember, we are back tomorrow night to do it again, same time, same place. So please join us at 7 o'clock Pacific time, and that's 9 p.m. for my central time zone. And that, of course, is 10 p.m. for the East Coast. So make sure you join us tomorrow night. We've got an incredible show. Thursday. What a day it is. And what a designer collection, I'm going to call it. We have so many crazy cool designer pieces every day, but tomorrow, wow. Wow and wow and wow. If you're especially into those unique one-of-a-kind pieces, those exceptional designer pieces, oh, tomorrow night. Got to be with us from the start. I like to get you going with them right off the bat early, so make sure you're with us tomorrow night. We'll keep the party going, and as we're getting into our final days of March here. So it's going to be a great time to also remind you that we do stay here. Our phone lines stay open for a few minutes after we go off the air. So if you have any questions about anything you've seen tonight, don't hesitate to give us a call at that phone number. We will pick up your call, answer your questions, help you out, place orders. You know, don't miss out on the pieces that you need to have because they'll be gone by tomorrow. And we wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. We hope to see you tomorrow at 7 for our big Thursday night. I can't wait. We've got 3 hours of live spectacular jewelry, so don't miss it. And for now, we want to thank you for watching, and we want to thank you for shopping. And give us a call if you have any questions. We'll be here for a few more minutes, and thank you so much. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your evening, a fabulous Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night, everybody.